I'm back. Live. Anyway, I went ahead and switched over to Restream, and I am back live. I'm gonna play a song, see if anybody comes back, and I'm gonna throw the link out there too. If you want to come on, just no nonsense. I'd like to talk about only subjects that we talk about. So, y'all know the drill. The link is out there to join me. I'm going to play a song or two. You know. I think you know. Yeah, welcome back, push button. Let me know for 555, please. If we're good to go, audio, video.
Forced into my mind this made up glow. Now I've set free my mind. I let it go. If this life should last forever, at least we are together. I know I'm not alone. We know it's not a glow.
That's weird.
Anywhere, whenever, apart but still together. I know I'm not alone. We know it's not a glow. It's not a glow. I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
There we go.
We know it's not a glow. Spinning ball earth. I now know that you're fake. Deceived since birth. I'm no longer being played. If this life should last forever, at least we are together. I know I'm not alone. We know it's not a glow. Anywhere, whenever, apart but still together. I know I'm not alone. We know it's not a glow. It's
Not a glow.
I'm not alone.
He's not alone.
I'm not alone.
We know
It's not a glow. I'm not alone. Alone. Not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Not alone. We know it's not a glow. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. We know it's not a glow. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. We know it's not a glow.
That part.
It is Photoshop.
But it has to be. It is Photoshop. But it has to be.
It is Photoshop. But it has to be.
What you're seeing here is a mirage.
A lie is a lie, and it don't matter how many dumb sheeple believe it. And the truth is the truth, hiding right out in plain sight, and still people don't see it. Man, this shit got me heated, and I won't stop till the elite are being defeated. They keep us deceived about everything that we think, and they keep it a secret. What we're taught is not conducive with reality. Big bang, evolution, and there's gravity. I tell the truth, and then these motherfuckers laugh at me,
Gravity.
telling me the earth is Photoshop because it has to be. Most people accept the deception happily, but what they're doing to us all is a tragedy. God created the heavens and the earth in a verse, but we're living in a
Famous on the galaxy.
They say we're monkeys on a ball flying through outer space, but there's no proof, it seems to have vanished without a trace. NASA and other agencies falling down from grace. You can take that bullshit pseudoscience and get out my face. I'm the antisocial type. You're a government prototype. That's why you make it a point to tell me that I'm crazy every time you're angry, cause you know I'm right. I'm standing outside the house of cards, about to watch it fall. No more living on a cartoon ball. Horizon means horizontal. Indoctrination is awful because you're taught the glow model. Ever since y'all could crawl. We follow rapists and murderers, liars, thieves, and sun worshippers, saying we can't see curvature cause we're all too small. And though it's never been proven, they say we're ripping and shooting. The earth is spinning and moving. Oh no, no, not at all. It's a criminal enterprise where deception intensifies. Assholes got us all living life on a cartoon ball.
It is Photoshop, but it has to be.
What you're seeing here is a mirage.
They say that we went to the moon 6 times, but pure BS is the way that smelled. Now they're telling us that we can't even leave the planet because of the Van Allen radiation belt. Yeah, okay, sure. NASA, what you lying for? You lying now, you lied before. I can't take this anymore. The only thing they took to space was your imagination. Fake aliens are coming, now they have you waiting. We need to do something about it, no procrastination. Trying to cause the masses to awaken, that's the path I've taken. But you can see if you check all the percentages, so many people having cognitive dissonance. But that's what happens at the loss of your innocence. Then you get involved with all of this wickedness. They try to do all the humans this way. So are they just idiots? Who is to say? Conditioned by the television, it makes your decisions, opinions, and you just obey. Stuck in the material domain of Satan, where everything in each and every day is pagan. Mandela Effect, cause the game is changing. People waking up and now the cage is shaking. The earth is flat, and that is a universal fact. If it isn't that, then tell me where the fuck the curve is at. They tell us that we can't see it because we're all too small. And now we're spinning on a cartoon ball. Horizon means horizontal. Indoctrination is awful because you're taught the glow model. Ever since y'all could crawl. We follow rapists and murderers, liars, thieves, and sun worshippers, saying we can't see curvature cause we're all too small. And though it's never been proven, they say we're ripping and shooting. The earth is spinning and moving. Oh no, no, not at all. It's a criminal enterprise where deception intensifies. Assholes got us all living life on a cartoon ball.
It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind
What if
you
I
from
told
the
you?
truth. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison for your mind.
It is Photoshop,
But it has to be.
it is Photoshop, but it has to be. It is Photoshop, but it has to be.
What you're seeing here is a mirage.
It is Photoshop, but it has to be. It is Photoshop, but it has to be. It is Photoshop, but it has to be.
What you're seeing here is a mirage.
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. It's as simple as that.
Imagine that. Alrighty then. Let's see what's crack-a-lackin' here. Get rid of that for a second here. Hello. We got a few people back. There's actually a few people watching the show that was just happening instead of this one, but that's okay. They can see the residue. But yeah, there was like 9 people watching a few minutes ago. The other one, which is more than we have in here. So it's kind of funny. All right. Anyway, yes, that was ODD TV. And my hat is dusty, but I do love my ODD TV. Never Sleep Again black hat. That's almost, yeah, it needs to be cleaned. And then I do wear my other ODD hat a lot. It's a camouflage one in blue. It's got a blue bill, but yeah, I bought both of those right from him at Flattoberfest 2021 in South Carolina. All righty then. So let me see who we got in here. I'll pull my hair back a little bit there. All right. And then dig into this this chat full of people here. A few people. Rock E. Shepherd. Push button 62. MMA Paradise. Hello. Welcome. Christian Soldier. And we have Angela Baby Carson. And Jenny Murphy Tartarian Prepa. Alrighty. So anyway, I left y'all hanging there when the internet just decided to crash. Which it doesn't happen a lot here, especially when I'm the only one in the house using the internet. Now it has happened before when my daughter and her baby daddy, would be playing video games and whatnot. But usually my internet's decent when I'm home alone and go live, and I rarely have a crash like that. And it's like my internet just went down and rebooted by itself, and then I'm back. But it sucks when it usually happens when I'm talking about something serious, if it's going to happen. But we were just talking about my daughter. So anyway, and if you'd like me to finish that story, I'll tell you what happened. So like I said, I spent 4 hours sitting out in front of a county jail tonight, waiting for my daughter to be released. She didn't even get taken to jail the first time. When this happened, she like I said, she went through the self self checkout line at Walmart grocery store, not a regular Walmart. This was a grocery store, Walmart grocery store, and neighborhood market, I guess they call it. Yeah. And so she had stolen a few items, bought some and stole some, or whatever, and foolishly, of course, but I didn't even know that she, and prior to this, I didn't know she had ever stolen anything, or whatever. And I don't know how many times she has, even to this day. And I hope she hasn't stolen anything since she did, steal that day. And it's been almost 2 years ago. Anyway, like I said, she got put on pretrial release, and it was supposed to all go away if she did this, that, and the other, some community service, blah, blah, blah. And she didn't get everything done, and she moved back to Alabama, so they just put out a warrant for her arrest. And she was door dashing the other night here in Florida, and they ran her tag. She has a Alabama tag and on her car, and she they saw that she had a local warrant, for failure to appear, and so that was Sunday night. And check this out now. The cop, she's like this cop was so cool, and was even told her she was pretty. She swears the cop did not read her rights, not even at the jail. I don't know, but anyway, apparently when he arrested her, she was not read her rights. But so she was on a delivery, and the cop agreed to take that delivery to the house for her. So the cop door dashed for my daughter, and they delivered that meal or item, whatever it was, to the people before going to the jail. But she spent 3 nights in there. She would have spent 4 tonight if she'd been there tonight too. But I wanted her to stay in there until next month, when her court date, was when she'd go to her court date, because I know she would get time served because she doesn't have a record. And that's what they do with some little petty theft charge like that when you're young. So she would have gotten time served, 3 weeks, even if it was a month, whatever it was. They would have just gave her, marked her guilty and gave her time served, and even maybe even, you know, not put it on her record, but might, because she had the failure of peers. You know, she was on pre-trial release, which when you're in pre-trial release, if you don't know, you usually get a deal that you it won't be on your record as long as you complete everything. So we might as well talk about my situation, which is coming to an end very soon, where I picked up some items beside a dumpster, and and they charged me over some stupid scrap metal. You know, I'm in my bed at 5, 6 in the morning, and the freaking SWAT team busts in my house with a flash grenade, and yanks me out of my house, and makes me sit in front of my house with just boxers and socks on for over an hour. I didn't even know why they were there, and oh yeah, that was some rough shit over some stupid scrap metal. And it was an entrapment situation where the place had ran an ad saying come get this, you know, and and then they wanted to play, Indian Giver, anyway. But so I made a deal. I wasn't going to make a deal, folks, because I knew I could beat it all day long. So I was going to hold out for a jury, but this is right when co bullshit started, the CV bull crap. And so I got forced to wear a mask 2 times to court, and it drove me insane. I was like, no, I don't want to do this. But they were literally going to arrest me for not wearing a mask you know, if I didn't do it. So, I would have been held contempt of court. So I did. I wore it 2 times, and I said, no deal, no deal. I won't make a deal. I know I'm innocent. I'm gonna beat this, and so then they just kept setting more court dates, and I was like, no, I don't want to wear this stupid mask, and so my lawyer said, look, I'll get you a deal you can't resist, and he said, they will take it off your record like it never happened, blah blah blah. You know he just laid it out. It was about the best deal I could take, to get out of there that day and not have to wear a mask again. So I only wore a mask 2 times for about a total of an hour and a half, during the whole pandemic, folks. That's it. I didn't wear no mask to shop or go anywhere else. Of course, I'm just getting over the flu. Had the flu for the week, but it was damn sure not the bullshit they were propagandizing. Anyway, so my case is definitely a little different than my daughter. She was deliberately trying to steal from Walmart, and she got caught. And but if like I said, if she had just stayed in there and not got bonded out, she would get time served next month. And now she's going to get probation. And you know probation sucks. She doesn't smoke weed, so she don't care about that. Where I that's the only thing that allowed me to go through probation, was because I could smoke weed legally, and you know sit in my house and smoke weed, while being on probation. And you know so oh boy. Anyway, she's going to get a year of probation. I'm pretty sure of it. That's usually what they do. Uh, you know, they'll stick it to her, and then they kind of hope that you'll fail it. Like, see, I've been on probation because I took that deal, so I wouldn't have to wear a mask anymore. I've been on probation for the last basically 3 years, the whole pandemic, you know, and it is supposed to end in December, but I've got everything taken care of. And a part of my deal was that as soon as all the money was paid off, basically just the money, but whatever, everything's been, all the boxes are checked, and I'm supposed to get off probation, early if everything's, met all the requirements. And so I'm waiting on the letter from my lawyer right now that I can send to the judge and the DA, and I could be off probation is a matter of another week or so, and that's a blessing. I hope it goes through, because probation officers are slimy. I had two amazing probation officers, women, and then they stuck me with the senior officer, male prick, couldn't be a cop, now he's a probation officer, whatever, you know, not cool dude. And yeah, it's like he's had it out for me the whole time that I've been, under him, and I've just killed him with kindness and tried to do everything perfect. And then this last visit, I'm sitting in there, and he goes, I think you got a problem. Every time I come to your house, it smells like pot. I'm like, well, that's kind of like your problem, because it's not a problem for me. And he's like, I think you're contributing to your grandson. And he's like, aren't you concerned about him getting under the influence of marijuana? And I'm like, of course I am, and of course I would never contribute to my son, and I don't smoke my grandson, and I do not smoke in front of my grandson. And I'm like, on and on, and I'm like thinking in my head, where is this coming from? And this is the only freaking straw that this man can grasp at. He's on a witch hunt, because that's what these probation officers will do. They'll pretend they're your best friend for a while, but at the end, they're like, yeah, I'll get some brownie points if I get a violation on this guy at the end of his term, or this girl, and they just start freaking looking for something that ain't there. And I'm so upset over it, that he tried me like that, that he would call me out like I'm some shitty grandparent that sits around and blows shotguns in my freaking grandkid's face, to go, ha ha ha, you're high like me. I mean, it just, ooh, you just don't know. People are shitty, man. So they can come drug test any one of my grandchildren they want. They could test my daughters, whatever. There's nothing in their system, because they don't smoke and they're not around me when I smoke. Man, I tell you, dude. So anyway, my daughter's car didn't get towed. Her car was legal and insured, but where she left it when she got arrested was on somebody's property, and they didn't like it. And before I only knew where the car was today, and then it was hard to locate after it was, after it was towed. So I couldn't have got to the car, unfortunately, because she did not call me when she got pulled over and arrested. She called everybody but me. So she was kicking herself for not calling me right away and saying, hey, Dad, here's where my car is. Come get it. And so it got towed, and now it's going to be by the end of the week, when she has the means to get it, it's going to be $500+ for her to get her vehicle back, because it's been towed to a holding, a tow yard. And I tell you, it's just fun. Not, but she's. I think those 3 days in jail is going to make her realize, she's got to do better, and she has been trying to do better. Like I said, I don't think she's stolen anything since that incident that day. Um, and she was working 2 jobs. Excuse me. She's probably lost one of those jobs for going to jail, but she's got other jobs offers. The Raceway, yeah, the Raceway gas station wants to hire her. I made good money working for Raceway. Well, it was Racetrack, their parent company that I worked for, but I made good money working at a gas station. You'd be surprised how much some of them pay these days, or even back then, because this was like 99, 2000, and they were paying me over $40,000 a year just to be a co-manager, or a swing manager. That was good money back then. At a gas station. All right, anyway, nobody decided to hit the link and join, so gosh, I tell you, today was the first day I felt good enough to even go live, but to get out and about and do stuff. I hadn't been anywhere for a week other than to Grover's, around the corner. So I won't be eating there for a little while. I'm so burnt out from Grover's. Holy moly. Let me just see who we got here. Dun, 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 dun. You ever get held up, Tommy? I used to deliver pizzas, and I got robbed. Well, very close to getting robbed by the same, like, it was like a small gang uh, of guys, and they tried to rob me at gunpoint one time in front of a customer's house, and I had a gun too, and they were coming up to the car with their guns, and I had my gun in my hand, telling them, I don't plan to be robbed. And the customer was at their front door on the phone with calling the police, and boy, I mean, it took a lot to convince these idiots to that it was not worth robbing me. Anyway, I was a manager. This was for Pizza Hut, and I won't even eat Pizza Hut pizza now. I haven't ate their pizza in years. It's disgusting. It's like fake pizza now. Do not eat Pizza Hut. If you do, I'm wondering about you, because it is gross. I mean, back in the 90s when I worked there, they were still making their dough, and it was a different situation. But they produce nothing but garbage pizza, garbage now. It's unedible in my opinion. Pizza Hut. But anyway, so yeah, I was a delivery driver slash manager at Pizza Hut, and man, this one year, it just we had like a half a dozen drivers get robbed, and 2 of them end up in the hospital. One of them got stabbed. I mean, it was bad. But this was the west side. This west side of town, where it's still, the preferred side of town to live on, or travel to this day. But yeah, so pretty rough year there at Pizza Hut. I mean, I worked there a couple years, but that one year, just a lot of people were robbing pizza places, or any kind of delivery drivers. But anyway, that gang that tried to hold me up gunpoint, after that incident, they called me. They called a delivery in at a empty house, and they were sitting in a car in an empty lot beside that house. When I pulled up, I knew better than to just jump out with the pizza, and because there was no car at the house, and I got a good look at it, and it just didn't feel, look right. And then as I was about to get out to look further, I saw them in their car, like, ready to get out of their car to come at me. And I just took off, but it was definitely the same guys, same street, and the same guys that had held me at gunpoint, before. But yeah, you got to be careful. I worry about my daughter when she door dashes, because she's a pretty young girl, and she's by herself. You don't know. I mean, you just know. You don't know. You never know what somebody's going to do. Unfortunately, uh, I'm glad that I'm not a pretty young girl, or ever was, because I man, guys don't have it as bad as, nearly as bad as women do. Good looking women, they just get hit on by everybody. You guys know, and so yeah, that's just. I'm glad I was born an ugly guy, a guy and an ugly guy. Oh dear. All right. Is it four? It's 2 minutes to 20 till. I'm gonna do a bucket bong hit for you guys, and then Derek is back. He says. Let's see. Just look and see who all's here still. Okay. All right. So, Flat Earth Farms, baby. Woo, woo, woo. Waiting on a new batch of it right now. So unfortunately, I don't have any Flat Earth Farms to smoke right now, and I say that, very sadly. But I have some powdered donuts. Man, I tell you, very interesting. Powdered donuts by Kind. I guess I don't have any Kind stickers. I thought I did. But anyway, the name brand's Kind. 23% THC, which is fine for me. I don't need 30%. I really don't even need 25%. I find that, if I have between 20 and 23, 24, I'm good. I am good. I don't want to be coughing more than, than I, and the more THC, the more you cough. I promise you. At least if you're putting it in a bong. That's what I've found. But I love the that range from like 20 to 24. That's good for me. Some people are like, "Oh man, I got some 33." I mean, they got 33% now. Imagine that number. But I think I've even seen 34%. I have not seen 35% THC weed yet, but I'm sure it's coming. Oh my gosh. Crazy, man. Crazy. So it is 19 till. Whoops. But we're in the range there. So I like to smoke at 20 after and 20 till. And then I sit for 40 minutes. Oh, dear. I guess I could play a song for you guys while I hit the bong, because I gotta get it packed up. All right, so this other I have here, if I can read it, I'm gonna mix it. I love to mix weed together, so I'm telling you, that's what I do. I'll mix 2, 3, 4 of them together, and I'm always looking for the right combination. Just whatever, but it don't matter. It don't matter. I'll smoke it. I like to mix it up. All right, this is from Kind also. So I've got two of them from the name brand Kind, and that's KYND, not KI. But anyway, Red Velvet Runts #1, and this is actually 19.8 .80 or 90, I can't hardly read it, percent THC. So there you go. I don't have. I got that one when it was just a tiny bit under 20% there. So sometimes I'll get 19 point something too. If it's the right flavor or whatever. So don't let anybody tell you that you have to have 25 to 30% or better to have a good time. You'll probably have about the exact same time, but you'll be coughing more from. You might stay high a little longer, but that's going to be about it. But your throat will be sore from all the coughing. That's my opinion. All right, I got that packed up. Let me find a song here. Oh, wrong thing there. Dun, dun, dun. If you, yeah, hold on. Gotta find this. Okay. I'm gonna play something copyrighted. I probably won't play the whole song, but all I see is propaganda, and all I need is proper ganja. Flat Earth Farms ganja. But anyway, I like this song. I know it's from some mainstream artists, but get over it. Now, I'm not saying I agree with every single lyric in it too, but it's just the hook in it is right. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Don't lose yourself.
Propaganda. All I see is propaganda.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda.
Yeah, united we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Independent, how we dead in the game. We don't write to the sound of applause. Hidden truth, dotted lines, ain't never signed, stood and remain the boss. In a world that is full of facades, where if you speak, you get nailed to a cross. I won't be silent, I am outspoken. I am the product of pain, so when you see my name, no fame could never break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotions. Scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed loud from demonic omens. The system decides we spend, we buy, while most of our time is spent in bed. The dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is half the cost. The price of fame could cost your head. If infamy is what you seek and propaganda is what you spread.
Propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda.
Look what they did, indoctrinated. They convince us all that everything we say is racist. Then blood will change it, that's what happens. Y'all need balance. Y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights to stop the madness. They planned it. It's Trump providing, we all been divided right in the
I know y'all see that heart placement. See where the heart is? Where we remember the heart being?
streets. Elections always been rigged. I ain't surprised when somebody cheats. All I see is pentagrams and the propaganda, but our priority's the vaccine. It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character. Too many journalists scaring you. Too many pencils attempting to rewrite the Constitution. They probably gonna tear it up. I love the country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us. We went to bed with the American dream. We woke up in Nightmerica.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda.
copyright me since I sang over it. Probably will. What's up? Ole mole. Save some party for the rest of us. Dude, look. I literally only have about 2 grams of flour in this house. Or I should say, hold on. I should say I only have about 2 grams of bud, flour bud in this house. Wow, that is amazing. But that doesn't mean I don't have this big old pong 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 ping pong right there. That is a lot of butter and or bubble hash making material right there. That is a beautiful jar of greenery shake. Shake greenery. All right, who can guess how many Z's are in there? How many Z's are in this jar? If you know what I mean. Holy moly, man. Surprised I haven't gotten kicked out. The hotel is going to get sick of me. Oh, I didn't know you were at a hotel. You know, the best thing to do if you're going to smoke at a hotel is to get a toilet paper roll or a hand, paper towel roll and some dryer sheets. Now, I don't use dryer sheets in my dryer, okay, because I don't like a bunch of freaking chemicals in my clothes. I only use sensitive skin, like free and clear, uh, you know, detergent too, because they're trying to poison us everywhere they can. Anyway, but if you get some freaking dryer sheets and stuff them in that thing and blow every single one of your hits through that tube with the dryer sheets in it, you will never have a problem at a hotel. And I worked at hotels. God, y'all must think I've worked everywhere because I have, I guess. But I used to be a maintenance supervisor for Days Inn, and people would ask me sometimes, what's the best way. I mean, I'm talking about guests. There would be some guests, they just think I'm cool, and and I would tell them, like I'm telling y'all, that if you just get a freaking tube and put some dryer sheets in there and blow your hit through it, you're good. You will be good to go. It's worked every time for me. I wish it was. Let's see. Let me see the numbers y'all came up with. Okay, just a few of you. 6.9. Oh, that's what you meant, 6.9. Ooh, I think we got a winner, man. Because yeah, it's definitely around the. I would say it's around that, then closer to, you got 3 here, you got 25, you got 8 from Isabel Live. Yeah, yeah, I think it's around 6, a little more than 6 ounces there. Shh. But anyway, it's gonna get made into some butter and some edibles real soon. Oh man. But yeah, you'd be surprised how much you can stuff in there. And every time I add some, I have to get like something that'll fit in there that's big too, and press down real hard to get enough space to add a little more shake in there. And I've been putting shake in there for a few months now. It's been about maybe 5 months now. It's got so many different varieties in there. There's so many strains. It's unbelievable how much different stuff is in there. So Be some real interesting, tasty butter, I think. At some point. Oh man. All right. Malcolm Sheen, hello. Lauren B, hello. Da, da, da. And I do look white, a lot more whiter. I've been in the house basically for a week, y'all. So I do need to get back out in the sun, and I plan to. But man, I mean, it was the worst flu that I've ever had, but I'm not going to sit here and say that it wasn't, that it was more than what a seasonal flu would normally be. And I tell you, these NPCs out here, not only is their memory failing them, and they're taking the updates when it comes to the Mandela effect, but they just take every single update that is put in front of their face. So they're just believing, every lie, and it, it's amazing, if not supernatural, how much of a spell they're under, and stay under. They just stay locked in that spell of, you know, Simon Says, the elite, the ones that are, putting all this crap into the world, and shaping the world, they're Simon, and Simon Says, believe this lie and believe this lie, and do this, buy this, and these people just continue to just do exactly what they're programmed to do, what they're propagandized to do. And that's why I played that song, even though that I'll get a copyright, thing for it or whatever. But um, all I see is propaganda, and truly all I need is Flat Earth Farms propaganda. Oh boy! All right, holy moly! 20 people. Why is there 20 people up at 2:55 a.m. Central Standard Time? 20 people in here. And what does it say? Yeah, true show, after show hangout. So this is just the after residue, Mandela Effect Residue show party here. Not much of a party, but um I don't have a lot of flour, but hey, you know what I do have? I can show you. I can dab now. See, I haven't been able to. Oh man, let me just tell you how hard it's been to spend time with my best friend in the last week. Do you know how hard it is to hit a bucket bong? Bucket bong, you know how hard it is to hit one. All right, well, try hitting one with the flu. Yeah. So until yesterday, really more today, I could not taste or smell. So I couldn't smell the good green like I wanted to, and I couldn't taste the green in the bong, and because I was sick, it hurt me more, made me cough more, and so I mean, it's been rough. I probably have hit this thing like way less than I normally would, like, even because normally, even when I'm sick, I will still hit it, but man, I haven't wanted to hit this thing in yeah in a good week because of how sick I was, and because I couldn't taste it, and or smell. Um, so I bought this powdered donuts while I was sick, right? And I'm like, damn, I couldn't smell nothing, and it's like today I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I like that, but yep. All right. So anyway, is it no? It's not 4:20 yet, but it will be 4:20 Eastern time, Standard Time, in 23 minutes. Yep. 23 minutes. But we're not going to wait for that. I don't think. I don't know. It's a party. We don't have to wait when it's a party. All right. So what I do have plenty of at the moment is this beautiful stuff. Can you see? Do any of y'all know the difference between live resin and live rosin? This is live rosin. That's what it looks like. Creamy, shiny, and creamy. Okay. What do I do with the lid? Okay. And that's Flat Farm right there. Mod grape. The flavor is mod grape. See there? Okay. So I can do some dab. This is Chauffeur, Flat Farm Chauffeur, and it looks like this. That one didn't have a lot in it, so I'm gonna show you this one. See, there you go. That's the flavor Chauffeur. Man. Woo-hoo-hoo. Potent, very potent smelling. Wedding cake. See, my camera sucks. Wedding cake. That's from Flat Farms too. That's some other dabs. And then of course I have some from the weed shop too. That's some live rosin. Let's see. Or live, no, that's live wax, or man, my eyes. Yeah, I don't know. I buy so many of them. But anyway, so yeah, I've got plenty of that stuff, and I haven't been able to do dabs neither because I was sick for a week. So literally, this is the first day I can do a dab, and I did do one, I think, this morning already. But this is my Luca Seahorse Pro Plus, or whatever the heck. But it has a ceramic, or it has a quartz tip on it, and you just turn it on. There it goes. And then you press it and hold it down for like a minute, I guess, or something. I mean, while you're hitting it or whatever, and you just dip it in the dab and get a hit. Let's try it. Hold on, I got to sneeze, I think. Excuse me. Holy shit. Mr. Morgan?
Hey, man. Okay, this stuff that I am smoking right now. Okay. It is, my guy told me and said it is the absolute, I'll pull some buds out. Oh, sorry, they're down here. The absolute best buds. Oh, my camera's working well. The absolute best buds.
Interesting. Do you have the show on? I hear echo.
I had it turned off. Let me just check for a second. Nope, it's off.
Weird.
Are you getting an echo?
Yeah, we definitely got that.
Here, let me, you know what? It's on Restream, so let me plug this in. Because I usually don't do Restream. That take care of it?
You have a electric nectar collector?
Does that take care of it?
Yeah. Do you have a nectar collector, or an electric one, or not, or whatever? Do you do dabs?
I've got different things like that, but I usually just do flour.
I got you. Well, I mostly do too, but I like my dabs. I do definitely.
I find that it takes my my tolerance
takes your
down
breath
or whatever.
Takes your
like
breath.
I don't like. If I had them, I'd probably do them. But I mean.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Like,
Well, do you know how easy it is to make it? I mean, they got little handheld nug smashers, dude, that you can make some in a few minutes. Like, boom. It's like,
I've got some stuff that I may very well though, because I've got a lot of like
yeah,
that
you can
stuff that
take
you.
that nug right there and put it in this little handheld one, man, and then squeeze it and boom, you're.
I've got
Yeah.
lots of bags of that stuff though that you've got waiting to make turn into that though. Like check,
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah.
I've got bags.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like I've got not like
Yeah, you can make bubble hash with that.
yeah exactly, and that's
Yeah.
what and I'm glad to do it. You know what I mean? Like, and I've got yeah like I've got other bags and stuff, but it's this stuff.
Hold on, hold on. My mic came out, I think. Hold on. Let me. 'Cause I'm hearing you through the wrong speakers now.
All right, let me check out this other stuff here. Well, I guess that's the stuff that I wanted to show. Yeah. I mean, I've got the other buds, but I've shown them off. I've got like huge buds or whatever, but they're not this stuff. I wanted to show you, like this stuff is the stuff that I just picked up. Like, can you see that?
Oh, no, I can't right now because I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I definitely see that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What flavor was that?
It's Triple God Kush. Like,
Triple God. Oh my goodness, that's a weird name.
yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
it's
Is it a hybrid? Yeah.
it's got to be indica like dominant.
Yeah.
And the THC has to be through the roof, man. Like I'm guessing at least, like at least 26, 27, 28. I
Yeah.
can't,
Yeah.
something like
Have
that.
you
But
seen
sorry,
the 33 and 34 that's out there?
yeah, you know what?
Crazy.
It was when I walked in to this store, the store that I have in town
I gotta fix this
called The
mic.
Hate, or called The Hate from Hate Ashbury or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's the store that we have in town. Our other one burned down. Someone
Hold on a second.
arsoned
I
it.
can't hear you right this second. I've got to fix this audio issue. I don't understand why the hell it's not. There we go. All right, now I've got you in the right ear.
Okay,
In the
cool.
right, yeah, it's coming through. All right, so
Yeah, I walked in the store and there was a poster for the wedding cake that Derek, I think, said that he had tried. And this is a store, and the wedding cake. Oh, I had there's a 15. Oh, seniors discount. I'm not a senior discount. Okay. And then half gram pre-rolls. Okay. Anyway, the poster for the 34% wedding cake was there, and they had it in stock. They had it in stock. So that's how come I had it fresh in my mind that there was 34 available. Before that, it was the Moon Rocks, but I know that they add RSO and other stuff to the flower in order to make it the Moon Rocks, which show up at 40%. But to me, that's cheating because you break open the bud and it's got, you know what I'm saying, right? Like stuff in it, so it's not. Obviously, we want.
I like moon rocks. I'm going to be making some
yeah.
this weekend. You take a bud and you roll it around in wax, and then you take keef. The keef that that you get. I can show you some. I've got some, but the powder stuff that comes off. And you put that on it. So between the three, yeah, you got some very potent, nugs there for sure when you do that, and it'll get you where you want to be quick.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like the difference between this weed, like obviously it's indoor. I don't know if it's obviously, but I mean, you can kind of tell the density of that, right? Like that it's all the way through and that it's hydro.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, and if you squeeze it, it feels dense, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna yeah. Like
so, and is that from a trusted farm or is that from a store?
Okay. The gentleman I get mine from, he has an outdoor license and an indoor license to grow.
Nice. Yeah. That's important.
Now, this was the best stuff that he could order from like his, you know what I mean, that he could get from BC. I got to admit it. You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen the movie Kid Cannabis or Cannabis Kid?
I did, yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't believe how well my memory is
Man,
because
that's a
I
good
only
movie.
watched it once, but the whole movie just came back. Boof.
Right. I
Yeah, I
love it.
remember. Oh wow, it's more like a documentary almost, you know.
Yeah,
And he's
because it is
growing it,
based
and
loosely on the
he was
truth.
so young, so young. But
Yeah. I mean, hey,
business
um,
minded though.
yeah,
Business minded.
yeah. I can't even say what I want to say, but oh man, but yeah, that's he was very bright. Yeah, as far as I mean, but then you would think, see, he got. I guess he got greedy and careless, too, and that will always happen. It seems like,
It it, it,
spoiled,
it
you know.
does, right? It does.
But anyway, yeah, that's a great movie on Canada weed and the whole start of us getting it down here and everything.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Violet Frog.
yeah.
I don't know if you can see the.
Ribbit.
I don't know. It doesn't show the percent.
That's the name, Frog. You said, or the brand.
Yeah, violent or violent frog, violet
Hopefully, it's
frog.
not Violent Frog.
I don't know if you can. Almost, I can get the.
But Violet Frog kind of sounds like maybe the frogs that Alex Jones was talking about that turned gay.
Yeah,
So
violet, no doubt, violet frog. It sounds, yeah, cis frogs. Right on, Tommy. All right, I'll just read it off of it then. It says, now this stuff, it's a hybrid, right? Indica dominant, and it's got 25.7 THC, and that's like that's what I consider. When I hear that, I consider it right on average. You know what I mean? If they're like, hey, 25 to, they can get from 25 to like 30% or whatever, like
yeah.
20,
But
24,
see, just
25.
because
It's
it's
like right
available,
on.
what I'm trying to say is just because it's available to 33, 34%, and who knows what in the future, I don't necessarily. I don't need my flower that high. Yeah,
I
now of
agree.
course I want my dab strong, or my vape or strong, but my flower, especially because I only smoke out of a bucket bong. I don't roll joints.
Yeah.
I will hit a blunt or a joint sometimes, but I don't enjoy them like I do my bucket bong. I don't have a bowl. I don't like bowls. I will hit like a regular water bong if it's not, too crazy. But
No, I
but
understand what you like. Yeah.
I'm. This is my best friend right here. I'm not kidding. I prefer this over humans. This is my buddy right here, my bucket bong, and I will have one till the day I die,
You love
probably.
your buckets, man.
I do. I really, yeah. I
They
mean,
deliver you what you know what I mean? Like, I think, I also know that you're smoking medically, Tommy.
yeah.
So, for it to give you what you feel best optimally is that medical hit. I understand, for the most optimal relief. I feel you
Right,
on
but
that
see,
too,
there's a
man.
lit to how strong I need it, though, because I'm already
Exactly.
hitting this rocket. This is like a rocket.
And if you
Because
went above that, you wouldn't get as much relief later on. Like, I've
well,
heard.
yeah, well, now see, I like I said, I like dabs, but I don't do them all day long. So yeah, I don't. I'm not trying to ruin my level, but I like I say, I find that between 20 and 23, 24, I don't when I smoke there, I don't really I can do it all the time, but if I like try to smoke the strong even stronger, then it does affect my regular my tolerance.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, I've got it's I don't know, and it affects, of course, it affects my health too, because it's harder, it's harsher. It's definitely
Yes.
harder. It's harder to hit in this bucket bong. Maybe not other stuff, but I'm stubborn. I want to smoke in my bucket bong at 20 after and 20 till, and sometimes in between, whatever. But
Yes.
um, but
Yes.
and I feel pretty good that I'm healthy enough to do that. At almost 50 years
Yes.
old.
Oh no, exactly, man, exactly, and that's the thing. And the marijuana is not supposed to leave you blocked up. It actually clears that. You know what I mean? Like, it actually can clear that, depending on how you smoke. And if you, and then you're clear. Like,
Well, it's real quick too. You're taking a big hit, but yeah, it's in and out, and it. I don't know. It also it exercises your lungs, believe it or not. You know.
that's what I meant. Yes, as well. Like
Oh,
the
and let me
act of
tell you. Let me
cleaning them
tell
out,
you.
the act of putting stuff in there, and then cleaning them out
You,
also cleans out all the other stuff.
even though I'm skinny, I have been told by several doctors when they've seen my chest X-rays, my lungs, that I have abnormally bigger, lungs. They're healthy, but I have bigger lungs than most people. But it's probably from smoking weed for 30
Oh
years.
yeah. Oh no, it
30,
is. Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
30
Yeah,
some
man. You
years.
are exercising your lungs.
Right? Yeah. I
Definitely.
mean,
You're saying to them, I want, because when you're holding your breath, you got to choke in,
my,
and they're
my
going like pump,
grandfather.
pump, 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 pump.
My grandfather used to have this thing that looked like a bong, and he'd be sucking on it. It was a lung fucking exerciser, dude. And I was always thinking, like, Grandpa, you just want to hit my bong, Oh,
I
anyway,
hadn't thought
yeah,
of that. That makes sense. They're like,
yeah,
what's that?
I'm not
This
kidding you.
gets you more oxygen every time you breathe. You just hit it for 10 minutes or 5 minutes at a
I should
time.
have kept that thing,
That
man.
makes so
Oh
much
my god,
sense, though. It's like, Grandpa, what are
yeah,
you doing? Well, I do this,
yeah.
I
It,
bet
it was
you just do it
made
like
for it.
five,
It was
10 minutes at
made
a
for it
time,
to
right?
exercise his lungs with. But to me, it was like a bong, and it was like, wow.
Makes perfect sense. Come back home from working, maybe even in like, the dusty shop or whatever shop you're in, and you want to clear out your lungs. So when you come, it's like, all right, I'm home, okay,
Hmm.
and clear those lungs out. But smoking a joint works too. That's the one doctor told my friend who was working at the iron foundry. He said, with all the shit you're breathing in the foundry, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a smoke when you're done your shift, so that all the particles of the smoke will collect on the particles that are inside of you and take them out of your lungs. He goes, it's not going to clean it all out, but at least it'll do some. And it's like,
Hmm.
imagine working in an environment like that, or down in the coal mine. Wow.
Yeah, no thanks. Seen too many mine
Watching Zoolander was
cave-ins.
enough.
Too many cave-ins.
Oh, the cave
Yeah.
in. Yeah, I
Wait.
remember watching the miners when they were trapped down there, man. Remember
Uh-huh.
that? We all do. Oh yeah, man. Wow.
Yeah. Holy moly, man. All right, so I'm about to finish up my oh god, I got to get the light every time to just to read. So small a print.
I know.
All right, so I'm gonna finish up the rest of the Red Velvet Runts #1. That's what I'm about to pack up.
Uh,
Might not be enough. I might have to mix something with it, but yeah, dude, I am.
the,
I haven't been this low on flour and I mean I could go tomorrow to a shop. So, but I am waiting on some too. But
it seems seasonal, my friend. That even though I know a lot's grown indoors now, but if you look at the seasonal pattern, mid-August is almost 11 months off of the natural. You know what I mean? Like, like September. You know what I mean? Like some guys, okay, I'll grab up some of these buds, make a little oil off the new fresh plants or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? And some guys, it's a little further down south in California. But I mean, just saying that the season is usually, like late September, October for new stuff.
oh, that's that. No. So like it's harvest time right now, and they're still going to have a fall harvest. It's crazy how they can even do that.
I know
You
the
have a
early
spring
plants,
harvest,
eh? I think it's because
then you have
they're
a summer
budding now.
harvest, and then you have a yeah.
Yeah, because they still can use the sun to bud them if you make. Yeah, that's right. Like even if.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I understand what you're saying. It's like use the cycle for more than
I
just
think
one
I
budding
think
on
the way
those plants. Have them, yeah.
I think the way Flat Earth Farms does it is in that season has the lights outside too, where most don't. But he'll put lights with it and have a
Wow.
combination.
Yeah, to stop it from budding. Right. To stop it from. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So to make sure
No,
that
no,
it
no.
gets.
When I'm talking about like, for the be careful because of the weather, the cold.
Oh, the cold. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that the heat that helps grow and keep the heat
Yeah,
on.
like I don't want them around like a big panel of glass, you know,
Now,
like
some of it you want a touch of a cold to get that purple.
oh
'Cause
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
get that.
Oh
You
yeah.
want that real purple to fill in,
Yes.
or they'll hit
Yes.
it with nitrogen.
Oh,
they can do that.
yeah, you can do
The
that
nitrogen.
too. Okay.
I've never had such a good harvest as autoflower. See, Voynich is in love with these autoflowers now.
See,
Uh,
yeah. Now this is 20. I bought this like sour and sage. I liked it. You know what I mean? So I got that, and it's just 21.9, my friend. You know, THC.
see that's
And
fine. You know.
you know, and I'm like, oh, but didn't you this? Didn't you that? And I'm like, it's sage and sour. It's dominant the other way or whatever. Let me let me try and read it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Um, sage
Holy
and
moly!
sour, sage and sour. Oh, it
Derek
doesn't. It
said I
doesn't.
had some cherry stuff. The whole bud was red. Well, you know, I listen now. That's funny that you said that, Derek, because I used to question whether some of this weed we would see would be red or kind of rainbow or, all these vivid colors back in the day. I'd see pictures of it and I'd be like, no, that looks fake to me, man. They're dyeing it or something.
Right,
So,
right, right. Yeah, I feel you, man. Like
but
something
I
that
guess they weren't, but, I
putting something
mean,
in a spray bottle, like even not paint, but you know what I'm saying, the colors, and then going
right.
in order to
Uh,
get some of the colors on it, man. Like
Hopefully nobody would do that. It's
I've
bad
seen
enough.
crazy colors though, man. You know,
I
like
know, I
reds
know.
and
No, I'm not
blues.
kidding you. Like I said, I used to be like, I don't know. I'd be questioning it that much that, um, but yeah, nature is.
Okay.
Well,
Oh
look,
wow.
yeah, but you know what? See, we didn't see all that rainbow stuff when we were young. Neither the rainbow forests and mountains, all this stuff that exists now.
Yeah.
With the Mandela effect, I think. But that's
Yeah.
another thing.
Indica special. Okay, the daily special. Okay, 23.1, my friend, is the indica, the daily special. And that's, you know what I mean, like indica dominant indica, you know? Like
Well,
that's
see,
their indica. You might go, now, personally, I think, I may be like, hey, if it's the indica, it should be higher. But then again, it's the daily special. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
And,
definitely it's usually the indicas that are the 30 percenters, or whatever.
yeah,
I wonder now, what is the highest sativa then?
yeah.
Have we seen any sativas 30 or plus yet?
Well, see,
I
that's
wonder.
the thing that I'm checking, like when it's like, okay, the 30 and above, because I specifically was like, notice it's like the hybrids that
Hmm.
before were different. Like they're getting up there now, you know, like they're saying like 23%, 20%,
Right. Well,
and
they
it's
could
like,
throw a little sativa in, but like you said a minute ago, that it's usually the indica dominant hybrids that are,
yes,
the 30 plus, Uh,
Sweet
but
Island Skunk. I think you can read that. Sweet Island Skunk.
well, enjoy your lunch with your mother, Voynich. Definitely have a good day there. Have some good food.
Oh, it does work. Okay, cool. Sweet Island Skunk. Okay, when I saw that, I wanted to get it. I.
So here's my other friend.
Oh
This
yeah.
is this is my just nectar collector, titanium, and then silicone, and then I got a little friend here, torch. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. Yes,
Now
indeed.
I wonder how this thing has lasted for like 2 years now, man. It hasn't ran out yet. It's like
Oh,
that's
really?
crazy, man. I mean,
Two
it's got
years of propane in that.
yeah, man. That's unreal. And I have the adapter. I could refill this when it's done, but I haven't before. But man, if it's going to last that long, if I get another 2 years out of it, I don't know. It might be worth filling it up.
No doubt. So 14 grams at the half O of the Island Skunk, and I got this like because it was like I wanted to enjoy it, and it wasn't super high in THC either, man.
Hmm.
Like so what you've been saying, I like literally when I went in there and bought a couple. I deliberately got kinds that weren't up there because I wanted to, you know what I mean, actually feel the sensei, right? I wanted to, yeah.
I'm about to do a dab. I might have to mute myself because I usually cough pretty big
Sweet.
time
I'm
on a
trying to
dab.
find the THC on
Oh
this.
yeah, I didn't show them. So this is one of my jars, and I'll add dab to it, and y'all can see there it's in there. Okay, now I gotta get back to heating this up. Do, 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 do.
I think it, from what I can tell here, I think it's 20, but
Now, like I said, that powdered donuts I got down there, that's 23. Wasn't it 23? Yeah, I don't know if I read that one. Hold on, I'll have to read that one.
save. Oh no, the
This
saving
should be
salads.
23 something.
No,
And then that's all. That's as good as I need it. All right, you see how red hot that is? Ooh, yeah, you can see.
okay, so I see the milligram there.
Mommy.
Oh, oh wow.
Oh, that got me.
It looked like,
And I
yeah.
pulled out quick because I didn't want to. I didn't want it to be too ginormous since this is the first day and not really being sick anymore.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, that
Oh
hit me.
wow. The daily special is different from one day to the next. These
And that
two
was
are.
chauffeur that I hit there. Flat Earth
Oh,
Farm chauffeur live rosin. So if
oh
you don't know the
wow.
difference between live rosin and live resin, um, the live rosin is like the creamier version, and the live resin is like the waxier, or they're like the crystal, like the shit. How you say it? Um, like the gummit. Um, More like the sugary stuff. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yep. Both are very potent.
Oh wow. Okay. I just noticed something. When I go in and go in to my spot now, I've got my own stuff in the bag, but sometimes I get buy myself a treat or whatever. Now, this stuff here, and these are only $20 eighth bags, right? Like 19 something, and then with tax.
Right.
Okay. So I didn't notice until right now. This one, the indica in it
Oh yeah, I got to read the other one.
was where was it that I just had it on here? That's trippy.
Okay.
It was 23.1.
Well,
Okay.
this is the powdered donuts that I've been smoking all day. Is 23.8. Looks like. Let me see.
Okay. This yeah. Mine okay. Yeah,
It
mine
might be a 5. It's either an 8, so it's 23.5 or 23.8. But now, see, that one normally runs between 23 and 28 at my store that I get it from. But I was kind of glad that it was 23 and not 28. This time.
Right. I
But it
can't.
varies. It varies. That one does. The powdered donuts. Uh,
Wow.
yeah.
It's like except up here, well, okay, like obviously, but this one though, it's different, right? Like just I get it now. They put different whatever the special is. You know what I mean? They put in the thing, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so the other day it was different, and it's 28.5,
Yeah.
and I
Uh-huh.
was like, whoa,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
yes. So that's when you get the special. Because I was wondering, I didn't realize. Yeah, so it
Well,
changes.
I guess if
Obvious. I
you're
should have
careful,
realized that.
if you smoke a little less, see what I tend to do is no matter what I have, I fill that bong up. Let me show you. Let me just show you because it's packed right now.
Well, yeah,
So
just like
see that bong? See the bowl?
yeah,
See,
yeah.
I mean, I just stuff it till I pretty much can't no more, and that is a lot compared to what most people like if a normal person comes in here, I would put about half of that in there or less than half. And so that's a big difference. I mean, from hitting a full bowl or a small little one hitter bowl. So mine's like a 2 to 3 hitter bowl I'm hitting, and they're hitting like a one hitter bowl, this little tiny thing. Yeah. Most people, if they could even do that. I mean, it's unbelievable how many
No,
people
when I
I've.
saw you take your toke, I realized that, yeah, you take a man size. You know what I mean? Each time you take a man
Yeah,
size
well, I'm
toke.
not right now because I've been sick, but normals, yeah, my normal is like I go for the max. So yeah,
Yeah, a
you
lung filler. You're going, it's like, yeah, I'm
know,
going to fill my lung.
just,
Exactly.
yeah, there ain't no
Wow, man.
half-assing around here.
No
Anyway,
doubt. I, yeah, so
oh
I
man,
can't even
man.
figure out what the.
I'll put the link out there again. Somebody needs to join us that loves pot as much as we do.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
wish like got the.
Derek wants to show off his nugs. Yep.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's
Yeah,
what.
he ain't gonna join. But anyway, I put the link out there again if anybody wants to join and share your nugs. Yep. Or share your
I got that
stories
big egg there. Like
of
that.
nugs or
Yeah,
Mandela
and
Effect.
then
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
I've got.
It is 4:29 on the East Coast. 4:29. Feel free to smoke
No
anytime.
doubt. I'm trying to find my other bags
You
now.
don't know, SA. All right, I'm gonna play a song. I think for a minute, and then we will get
Yeah,
back to.
I'm gonna enjoy some weed because I'm.
Yes, SA. I think you enjoy showing it off more than you do smoking it.
I know. Well, you see, I wanted to keep going because I knew it would be worth it to do this. I knew you'd
Ray
want
says
on.
he'll join in 5 minutes. He was supposed to be live already. I thought, damn, I forgot about that.
I
You,
wanted
you
to
had a
show
you had a
you.
show planned at
I
2:20
wanted to
here.
show you the big buds.
Oh, I'm sure. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me take this off, and then I'll do this. Okay, there now. All right. So now, is that like fluffy or is it dense? Is it like
It's fluffy.
I
It's
mean,
fluffier. It's
if you,
fluffier.
yeah, but it's
You know what I
still
mean?
is it got some meat to it too though? I mean,
Oh
or is
yeah,
it? Yeah. Huh. No.
yeah. Like I
Yeah.
squash that and it squashes. You know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's outdoor, and I
Right.
bet it's no higher than. To be honest with you, I'm gonna say
22.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No. I think unfortunately, well,
Might be
not
less.
unfortunately, but I mean, yeah, you're looking at something that's like probably 18. You know what I
Oh.
mean? Like,
Hmm. You think it's that
but
low? Wow.
but it's good. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
obviously,
Well,
it's a huge bud. You
yeah.
know what I mean, right?
You're
Like,
probably you're probably getting it for the right price. So yeah.
oh yes.
Yep.
I think I paid $400. Like, well, not for that pound, but I mean,
Yeah. Well,
I paid the guy $1,000, and I got 2 pounds of the stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, see, like that's not as big as that other one, but I wanted to show you that big bud. I did. Yeah. Like
Oh,
I got another one, but I mean it's just like a dick, like like a donkey dick or whatever. But I mean,
oh, he finished his stream. He said.
but yeah,
Yep.
they're not as dense as these ones though. This stuff, right?
D's are not as dense as D's.
Yeah, like you can. Oh, I gotta wait for it to come to play. Yeah, like you can tell the difference, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. Between those big ones and these ones, yeah.
Yep. Those aren't full of air; they're full of bud. Yep.
Yeah, right on. Yeah. My camera's doing pretty good though, looking at that stuff in
Yep. Nice.
there. Yeah.
Very nice, very
But
nice.
the thing is that, like you said, all that can be turned into dabs, though.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, the one I'm
That's
really
where you can.
considering at this point is just a little handheld nug smasher. It's called, and it's like 120 bucks, dude. And you just put a couple grams on it,
Yeah.
and it heats up and it squeezes it, and then boom, you get what you get, and you can dab it, or
No, I think.
you can make the moon rocks.
Yeah, man. I think that unless I see it and then figure out how to make it cheaper. But I mean, if I think
Oh
I
no,
could,
no, I
I
mean
could benefit from something like that with all the weed I got, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've got,
Well,
you
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
it depends on how much you want to make. See, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
With this
like
little handheld one, you
I
can
got a
make it when you
pound.
want to for your personal use, But if you're trying to make more to share or whatever, or to store it up, that's different. They have bigger ones.
Yeah,
you
no,
know.
no,
But anyway,
just looking to do it personal. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But that's the thing. If that thing will do all that, and I've got the stuff, and I
yeah.
set it down, and it makes it for
Oh
me
yeah,
right there.
I also want a Levo machine. The Levo machine, you put the bud in, and then it turns it into the oil that you can use to make gummies and whatever
Yeah,
yeah.
He showed me the nerd rope.
hmm yeah. You talking about Ray? Yeah. Chicken farmer. Yeah. Makes those, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can make, yeah, but like if you go through Levo, if you get the Levo machine, they have like all these different kits where you can make, just any kind of gummy you want, and it has all the stuff in it to make it, so you just add your oil and, you're good to, you can have your many gummies as you want, and yeah, so I definitely want one of those at some point. Even if I don't get the Nug Smasher, I'd love to have that for making because like I could put all that shake in it too, and it might not get as much oil, but it's going to at least do it. It'll carbonize it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Flat Earth Farms is going to teach me how to make RSO when I go out and visit them there. That's going to be good to make RSO, like Rick Simpson did and perfected. Do you ever eat RSO?
Oh yeah, like that's
This stuff. Hold on.
residue.
See, I eat it every night.
Oh,
Why I'm
nice.
not? Where is it? All right, I'll just grab a new one. Hold on.
I'm trying not to cough for my last toke. This stuff is good, man. Like
What
the
one was
stuff.
that one?
This is that triple god Kush stuff.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
the fancy name from BC,
yeah.
right? That was like the best stuff you could get, right? Because I said I need to.
Okay. See there the dark stuff that comes in a tube, or amber color. It's RSO, Rick Simpson oil, and this is
Oh, that's the stuff you can shoot it out like.
you eat it. It's for killing cancer,
Uh,
and you can put it on your skin. You can kill skin cancer with it, and
topically
well,
too.
yeah, yeah. But this is made mainly for eating. You eat a little bit every day, and you add to that, but it's like I think you got to eat like at some point you got to eat like a whole gram for a few days, but other than that you're eating like just a quarter gram. You're working your way up to in a month's time, and
To bombard your body with the THC
yeah,
so that
yeah,
so
and
that
and it and
the
it'll kill
cancer doesn't have
cancer, man.
anywhere to
I mean,
grab onto.
thousands of people have had stage 4 cancer and saved themselves by eating this right here. This oil, Rick Simpson oil,
The
and
oil
he got
also, what's
kicked
that,
out. He got
guys?
kicked out of Canada. You should know his story better than me
It
because you're in
goes
Canada. He got
onto the cancer and it dissolves it.
something. Yeah, yeah. Any radical, or whatever, any bad bad thing, it
It
comes out.
attaches to it, and its molecule, because of its
It's
dance, how it's shaking, goes up against a
I
cancer
would
molecule that's sitting there benign or growing a bit, on you, and
I
it
bet
gets on top
anybody
of it and it
anything.
dances on it, and it
Listen,
causes it
listen.
to
I
until it
bet
breaks apart.
anybody. I bet anybody anything that Rick Simpson oil or a form of it is
Because it's hot.
one of the oils they
It tastes
used in the biblical times.
and it
They
retains
used
its
it.
heat inside your body.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm
What's-
explaining to you
uh-huh.
how and what it is that's inside of the THC, so that like when you
Yeah, well,
taste it and you
you have your
notice that it's
receptors.
hot.
You have the receptors too in your
Yes.
body for it. So, they can't deny that we were made to ingest it.
Yeah.
To heal ourselves, and stay healthy. They say once you eat the bigger amount and get rid of the cancer, you're supposed to eat a maintenance amount, every day, like as much as I guess you need a quarter little quarter ounce or something,
Makes
whatever.
sense, man. So it can
Um,
never come back in and its cancer scab or
Not
whatever,
quarter
say
ounce, I
start
meant quarter
forming
gram,
its
quarter gram.
mass and start
But yeah,
forming its mass so that that small amount of the RSO that you take is inside of you going around and around, and then
all
if
the
a
time.
mass of
Yeah.
cancer, meaning a stagnant, right, a block of mutated cells starts growing, the THC is going to act like a white blood cell in this sense for you, the RSOs.
Yeah, but see, it's not the same
No, at
as
all.
wax. See, now it's made differently than the wax or the vape or anything like that. So
I
it's
would
got
imagine.
a special way that you have to make it medicine.
So that the
See,
proteins break down
it's more
properly.
medicine than anything we're doing right now. It's more medicine than
Oh,
smoking,
yes. It's
or
made to attach
let me
itself
tell
to the
you,
cancer and dissolve
you
it
you can have
or
some
solute it.
interesting vivid dreams on this stuff, man. Whew. But yeah, it's my favorite medicine
Oh,
on the
yeah.
flat plane of existence, right there. RSO, number one favorite medicine over the flower, over the dabs. That is the shit right there, man. If I had nothing else, I would be thankful to eat this every day, like
Right.
I do, and my mama eats it every day. So I'm so grateful
Okay. Like
for
right
Flat
now
Earth
on my
Farm.
throat, I can feel, right, a heat, and it's not because it's hot and it's burning substance, okay? It's because of the heat of the marijuana heated up and then inhaled. You know what I'm saying, right? Like that feeling that makes you cough, right? Like I can still
Yeah,
feel it, and that's not heat from the doobie. It feels like that. You know what I'm saying, right? That it's not
yeah,
burning really, but it is
right.
a warm feeling, of the weed. It's like it makes you want to have a drink of water to cool it down, even.
Yeah,
And it makes me
yeah.
feel as if there were cancer on my throat there, that it wouldn't even let it form because it's going to go right
Well,
there
I tell you,
and
I think
salute
I
it. Or
think my throat is healthy from eating RSO. I if my throat is healthy, and I think it is, I
hmm
definitely telling you, dude, it's it has saved so many people around the world that have. And listen, most people will not eat RSO. I went around the corner to Grover's. We're always talking about Grover's, the little restaurant there. I went up there one time, and he told me his wife had cancer and wouldn't be around anymore. She'd be at home sick, and she hasn't been, even though she's doing better. She still hasn't been back there working like she used to. But anyway, I said, Michael, I said, please get your wife on RSO. And this man has a card just like I do. Here's one of them right here, folks. Has a card, medical card, and he goes down there and buys $1,000 worth of stuff. It's no problem for him. He'll buy 2,000. He's got plenty of money. And I said, man, just get her on the RSO, and it will help her, if not save her. And he said she would never do that. And I said, what? She's going to go the chemotherapy and radiation way. And I'm like, bro, you're a patient already. Oh, and So yeah, most people are going to do whatever the doctor says, and that's it. And they will not look outside the box. They will not ask even about it. I mean, we will turn the corner at some point, because it's such a household thing now. But I mean, man, most people, even to this day, will not even consider eating RSO, but they will definitely let them radiate them and pump them full of, all that toxic crap drugs,
It's
and I mean,
chemicals
you
against the
know,
body.
oh my God, dude.
It's like bombing your body to
They're like,
kill the enemy.
we might kill you, but we
It's
might save you too. I'm just like,
you know when the
right,
guys call the airstrike in on their own position because the enemy's so close and bombing them in the
yeah,
war? That's what it is. Chemo.
yeah.
It's
I
calling
mean,
in different
really,
strengths of
really,
airstrike on your own
medicine.
position.
Yeah, medicine, doctory is just like garbage to me. I mean, now
It's croakery. You know, like croaking, like dying, right? Croak.
I was
Oh,
on
croak.
dozens of pills every day because they say I have MS and other things, and I was on dozens of pills of all kinds of stuff, man.
Imagine.
I was one of the very first people in Florida to be on OxyContin. And I've been on oxycodone that came later, but the OxyContin, yeah, that was bad, 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 stuff. And I was on them for years, I could have sued. I could get money for from that lawsuit, but I just didn't. I just don't even want to because it's been so long out of my system now that I'm just. But anyway, yeah, they used to give me oxycontins and Xanax at the same time, and those don't mix together. They're not. You're not supposed to take those two drugs together because of the toxic. They can have a toxic effect. But I was prescribed
Yeah,
them
it's called
both.
stopping breathing in the night.
Well, I guess I mean, it's. I would get hundreds of oxycontins a month, dude. I could get whatever, pretty much whatever I asked for, um, but
Well,
you know,
that drug company would have been coming around with them and giving them the doctor saying, "This is God," or pardon me, I mean, "This is the miracle," right?
oh yeah, well, the thing, it's OxyContin was sold as non-addictive.
An answer to
Imagine
heroin
that.
or an answer to narcotics, right? This is the
Well,
narcotic that you give because it's not addictive. That's what I
yeah,
heard they told them. It's a
that's what they. Oh yeah, no,
non-addictive
no, yeah,
opiate.
yeah, no, they
But that's
they
how it was marketed to the
Yeah,
doctors as.
and they fooled the doctors. See, that's the thing, man. Just because you got a lab coat on and you know what medicine might temporarily help somebody, and you can subscribe it to them, man. Give me a break. That shit is all witchcraft, sorcery, bullshit, shittery, and you take it from me because I was on dozens of pills. Like I said, some of them even toxic together. Okay, for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Long
counteracting
time,
each
and,
other.
and I
Boom,
am so
boom.
much healthier today that I don't take any pills
It's
unless
because of
it's a
side effects,
THC pill.
Brian. Because of side effects.
Yeah,
Each one
man.
of those pills
They're,
would have had a side effect kicking
well,
your
they
ass.
did, and it. So most people with MS end up in a wheelchair, and and live till they're till the pills do them in basically,
Till
and
they
the
swallow
wheelchair.
their tongue some night.
So I refused. I refused. I was paralyzed from the waist down and had to learn how to walk again, which took a couple years. I was paralyzed for a little while, and then it took a
Until you're
long
walking with the
time
thing, yeah.
to literally get back on my feet again. But I'm telling you, once I said no more, no more medicine, no more at all.
The connections we're able to
I don't
make.
even take aspirin or Tylenol or Pepto Bismol or anything, dude. I don't take anything unless it is comes from that plant, marijuana, and occasional fungi, mushroom.
Yeah, I hear you. That's how I
That's
was
it.
growing up.
That's
Except, I
it.
mean, I'd always get my pills at the same time, right? Because of my amphetamine, right? Like that's like since I was like a child, super young. You know, I was one of the first people on the study for that stuff when they did a study for it. You know, when they weren't just using it for, whatever they were prescribing it. Well, depression in old people or whatever in the war. They had it from like 1930 or 1920, Ritalin, methylphenidate, and my parents they told my parent to put me on it when I was like 3.5, like because I was starting school when I was 3.5. My parents were both teachers, so they had me going to pre-K, and I was like so. And my birthday's in November, so they can start you a year early if they're like, like you put him in, and it's like, oh, he's not 5 yet. It's like it's okay. His birthday will be in a few months. So they put me in when I was like 4.5 for kindergarten. So I went to pre-K, right, when I was 3.5, and
Yeah, I definitely went to preschool too, and I ended up all right. So the Bible college and church bought my parents' house,
yeah.
or the house we lived in, because it was right there on the property anyway. And my old bedroom became my classroom at some point. It was funny. Yeah.
Trippy, man.
Uh
It's
oh, we
weird
have
being at school when it's familiar, eh, with the other kids there and stuff. It's weird, especially when your house is like right there,
I think this guy's name is Michelle, man. It used to be back in the day. What's happening, Ray?
My nickname was Michelle in high school.
Oh, we still got you on the highlight thing. That's what's going on there. Okay. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alrighty, welcome to the show, Ray.
Yeah, I just did like a marathon stream, drinking my I'm drinking my coffee.
Okay, that's a background, right? I was like, where the hell?
Yeah,
are you? In a basement.
I'm in the train station. They're building it.
Gotcha. The railway station.
So what you smoking on, chump? Hindu Skittles. Hindu Skittles.
I was doing I was smoking the truffle cake a little while ago.
Oh,
really? Because that out of the three that I got seemed to be the least of my favorite.
Yeah. I just go for whatever's loose at the time, Tommy. Like, I got some big colas.
Yeah. Now the lemon cherry gelato impressed me over time. Oh, man.
The Hindu Skittles is good.
Yeah.
And I got this other one that cherry OG, and it's like real like little tiny, almost looks like berries, dude.
Yes.
But it tastes like cherries, and it's really good.
Did you hear about the two flavors?
No, that's cherry from Quebec. In Quebec, the bikers used to sell that years and years ago. Tom, I don't even remember Tommy.
It's like it looks like sift. It's like little hard
Quebec,
buds.
In Montreal, they used to be little tiny buds, and I used to think they looked like berries.
Yeah,
you'd open up the foil,
like dingleberries.
Yeah, man, and it would be like, I used to think that they were berry buds, man. I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I mean,
and it's decent. It's really decent.
It's decent. Yeah, it's like purple in the middle.
Ray.
I found it made me feel like I got a warm water in my head. I felt like I had a bath. Like I went into a bath. So it had like a really good body buzz along with the good. But that was in my head. It felt really nice and warm.
You didn't need lemon royale.
Everything had a glow too. I mean, that's being high, but I remember, man. I got it in Quebec.
Lemon royale.
I got it in Quebec.
At the rave, everyone was grabbing the lemon cherry gelato.
Well, he supposedly got some lemon royale coming, and some Gelinade. Gelinade, you ever heard of that one?
Yeah, I had Gelinade before. Yeah,
it's the stuff that I've got. Lemon Kush. A lot of lemon Kush. Yeah. I got all these empty bags of lemon Kush.
Super Lemon Haze is one of my favorites.
Super Lemon.
Yeah, that's
Haze.
a good one. Yeah. Super Silver Haze. It's good.
Yeah, Silver Haze is all right, I guess.
What's the other one? It's like it in between like White Widow. It was going to go White Out. It was called, but
White Rhino.
White Rhino.
Rhino. White Rhino. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And there were different ones like Great White. Oh, Great White.
I got this crazy new dab device. I'll show you.
You say. I did a dab earlier, man. Woo!
Yeah, you did.
I got a bong hit packed here too. I need to do.
Like
It's gonna
I
be
got
4:20 here
Yeah.
in 28 minutes. 4:20 in 28 minutes.
Like right now, right? Like I'm like like you saw me take like I took like a few good drags up this. Whether that was 10 minutes ago, 15 or 20 minutes, whatever. Like right now, I can feel that like a dream. You know what I mean? Like a high that actually has an arc to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing. See, the amount of weed I put in my bong hit in this thing is like half a joint, dude.
See, I was thinking. See, when you were doing that,
One
the
hit.
only other thought going through my mind was I was trying to figure out: is it a quarter of a joint that he
No,
probably
it's
puts
a
in there?
half, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
See, and that was my first thought, and then I started playing with it, telling myself it couldn't be, and I started going down from that, knowing that no, he probably puts a half joint in there, man.
Yeah, as close as I can get. Now, maybe not tonight, but I usually.
No, but like if you were smoking a joint with somebody else, which is normal. Like when you roll a joint, it's like, hey, you're gonna smoke with somebody. It's like, yeah, it's your half, It's like your half the doobie.
I keep looking at these organic white cheddar Doritos I have, man. Oh, they're just they're my go-to because I don't I can't have non-organic corn. So
Okay, right, Brittany.
I buy these right here. Oh man, do y'all have these up there? Simply organic.
No, not yet.
No, not yet. I haven't seen them.
You got to look in the right place because they don't have like a bunch of rows of them. You like get one row in the grocery store, and you got to look in the organics chip section.
I know what you're talking about. In Sobeys, it's an aisle it's not the regular chip aisle. It's the other aisle.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I know exactly. That's wild that I knew what you meant, man.
Yeah, these are awesome though, man. I'm telling you, and ooh. Oh, just so good, so good. I just gotta have them all the time.
That aisle didn't even used to exist that it's in. It's a new
Well, I'm
aisle.
shocked that Frito-Lay even bothers to make it, but they know that I'll pay over $5 for them.
It's weird. Man, everything in that row's like that. Yeah. Like
it's not cheap.
I go in there and I look for the sales. You know what I mean? Like the shit, like this stuff.
Oh, sometimes it's buy one get one free. So yeah.
What was I gonna say? Like somebody was like, everybody was like, oh, they're the Trailer Park Boys.
Look,
Trailer Park Boys.
They're hard.
Even our chips are Trailer Park Boys, man.
All right, these are hard to find here, though. Even too, like only 10% of the grocery stores in this area carry these. So it's kind of like it's strange. I mean, but
up here,
I guess
it would be it would be Sobeys. It would be Sobeys up here that would be the carrier of those. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know if the Shoppers.
I can't even get them at Walmart. That's how.
No, I wouldn't think so. No, it would be either the Sobeys.
But I even think Walmart has some organic chips, but they just don't carry that one.
I doubt it. I think you're gonna find that at Sobeys. Yeah.
Holy moly, man! But like, if these weren't organic and I ate them, I would get sick. I'm allergic to regular. I'm allergic to GMO corn, which is most corn is GMO corn now.
Yeah,
so you have to go out of your way to get organic non-GMO to not get sick if you're for me anyway. Yeah.
No, that's gotta suck, Tommy.
Yeah, so I have to turn down corn. And even cornbread, all the time.
Even
because,
unless I be thinking more like everything.
No, I'm serious. That's how sick I get, though. I'll throw up and break out.
I know the breaking out thing, man. I know, like I knew that in hives. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good for me to eat. And I used to love to eat like Frito-Lay chili cheese corn chips. Too. Now I can't eat any of them, dude. I can't eat any of those barbecue Frito-Lay. No, none of their corn chips at all, except for this right here. They do have, like, if you don't like the white cheddar, I think they have a different version of this here, you know, but it's the organic corn, not the garbage that is in the rest of these, you know, non-potato chips. Because you pretty much have either potato chips or corn chips. You know?
What's up, Deanne?
Yeah, I mean, I like those blue ones for a while. I was eating those blue corn chips, eh?
Yeah.
Like, and I wanted them blue. I don't know. I don't know if I showed you, Ray, what I don't know if I showed you, Ray, what I was smoking or not.
What the hell y'all talking about in the chat about?
When I went to Morgan, when I went to New York to Long Island, right? This dude gave me some Canadian weed. Finally, remember how I've been telling y'all I've been haven't been able to get the Canadian weed for a long time.
Yeah, this is the BC Triple God Kush right here.
It was good. It was indoor.
He said that's Triple God right there.
Yeah. Holy shit! Is it ever? Holy fuck! Like,
So
it may I thank the Lord for this weed. It's got to be, its strength has got to be up there, because I sit here smoking these ones, right, and I take my toke, and then I won't light it for a while, sometimes because I'm high, right?
When you come into America with all that weed, Morgan.
Hey, I asked him if he'd seen the Cannabis Kid. Have you seen that, Ray?
Name of the Lord.
Have you seen the Cannabis Kid, Ray?
I might have.
All right, let me show the trailer for Cannabis Kid real quick. No, but it's one of my favorite pop movies. Cannabis.
It's one of those first ones.
Yeah,
I watched on.
Kid.
Okay. My nickname was the Cannabis Kid in high school.
Yeah, you're always changing your nickname. All right, so this is based loosely on a true story. Let's see, what's the best one?
Roku. Got it.
All right, can y'all see that? Can you hear it?
Crush Films, Wingman.
Can y'all see and hear that? Or, well, they ain't playing, but...
Yeah, I can hear it.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Sounds like they're snapping and clapping.
I was this high school dropout, but I ran a disciplined $68 million a year business that employed hundreds of Walmart shopping, Exxon buying Americans. Like
$68 million a year in weed this kid did.
I never seen
Donald Trump says, if you want to make money, stick with what you love and know. You know who sells the sweetest, dankest buds in the whole Western world? Canada.
If you boys are looking to score some weed, you want to go north. That's where Canada grows its finest green.
This is awesome. Canada's the coolest.
This is my masterpiece from a U.S. government laboratory. Drug smuggling requires more cool, more integrity than any other business.
It's only the beginning, guys. I have a business proposition. 300 pounds a run? That's $3.8 million in a week.
I got the franchise for this part of the world. You understand? Give me back.
We just got shot at. Where were you?
I want this done. Where's the cash?
I'm in charge.
I thought we were partners.
This is a second mortgage on your life.
I don't think that trailer does it justice.
No. They
doing.
I can see what they did.
2014, so it's been out for almost 10 years now. Wow.
328 million.
They exploited the girl, because it wasn't about just sex, but they
actually,
Yeah.
It wasn't about fucking that.
Well, a little bit it was, though.
Well,
but anyway,
320
teenage boys will be teenage boys.
Million a week would lead to the cocaine use.
Yes.
And then the women.
No, you know what, Ray, when I was watching you, that's exactly where my brain went to. I was thinking the women are there, they're doing the cocaine, and it's like they might be wearing the bikini and shit like that. They want to be touched. Oh, they do stuff. Yeah, but it's like, unless like.
We got a crazy echo.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, then it's the same thing with Restream. Then we're back on Restream though. That's right. I was on StreamYard earlier, and I didn't have an echo.
Yeah, I wish I had called you earlier because I would have just did my stream with you. We could have just did it together. Like I didn't know.
Big old head.
Whatever.
Well, yeah, I did a Mandela Effect show, and then I got cut off at the end, so I came back live. Did you know that?
I did like plasma fire directed energy weapons.
Were you in the first show? That's what I'm saying.
I came in for a second. I was watching you, but I was live.
During my first show, you were live.
I saw that you was up there, and then I thought you ended it, and then I saw you were up again.
Oh.
So I had a feeling that you did 2 shows, but I told everybody on my
yours
show
said
to come over here.
2:20 in the morning. So I started.
Yeah, because when I go and add my other channel, it dicks me around. Like I added, like StreamYard gives you an option now to add another channel.
I think I went live before you did. I think because it was showing
really?
you weren't live yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you weren't live the first time.
Because I had Singeman backstage like procrastinating, taking forever.
See, yeah, well,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was live first. We can look, but
I'm sorry, Tommy.
I don't care. I'm just saying. No, I was just saying. I'm pretty sure that you weren't live when I went live the first time. Now, the second time, you were.
But the thing is, I was planning on doing a live stream like all day. But then I was watching Brian and Rose, and it was a really good stream. So I stayed.
It was a good show. Yep.
Yeah.
I went live about an hour after they were live.
I don't know when they ended, but I think I left towards the end because it was getting late. And then I tried to wake Singeman up. I called him like a million times. He was like, I don't know where he was. Then
he was in the chat there.
Yeah, then like 3 hours later, he popped up and was like, let's go. And I was like, all right. And we did like we did a bunch of flat earth stuff. And we covered like a bunch of different topics. But we did a pretty good job tonight, all in all. It went well.
Did he pick some plums there or something?
Yeah, that was him picking plums at flat earth. He hurt his back a little bit. Like,
he's trying to get. He's all
right though. No. He's all right. He's all right. But no, he's all right. But he was picking plums. And he has pictures of him. Like, dude, he has there's pictures of him with a Buddha statue. I have them. I mean, you want me to bring them up? I'll bring them up if you want.
When you work for Daryl on the farm, he gives you 2 jars. One to piss in and one to shit in, so you get 2 mason jars,
Well, I was a landscaper for 14 years, and we used to just take dumps between people.
Yeah, but you can't do that on the farm because he don't need you extra fertilizing his shit, his plants. So you piss in the jar, one jar, and you shit in the other one, and you move along. You work.
I'll get some work. I'm going September.
It's either that or you got to wear Depends diapers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you know.
Funny guy. Oh shit, man.
Yeah. Either way, if you were going, there's no way, dude. The way the flights go, there's no way you would get the same plane as me or at the same airport.
No, you're flying on 9/11 earlier in the chat or in Brian's show. I said that you're flying on 9/11 and you're going to hijack a plane.
No, I'm going on the 5th. I changed it.
I thought it was.
No, I changed it. It.
You didn't want to fly on that day.
No. It's just the way that, dude. The tickets are tough trying to get over there from here. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Michelle figured it out. I was at, dude. I went to, dude. You want to hear something messed up? I went to the airport because I wanted to pay cash for the ticket, right? Not anymore. How can they not accept cash, dude? Like last time I flew
Because
on a
they're-
plane, they did.
Because they're an independent entity that decided they don't want to take cash, and that's it. You
That's
know?
fuck. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
sucks.
muffed up. That's muffed up.
Of course it is. Well, not enough people will have a backbone anymore to stand up and speak up against anything. So the one world order agenda will ride on in and be implemented, no problem. You know, basically.
I like a few years ago, like I don't know, maybe like 7 years ago, I flew, and I went to the airport and I bought my ticket and I paid cash right there at the counter, and I thought it was gonna be the same. No, not anymore. That world is gone.
Yeah, man. You could get a travel agent. They'll take cash and get you a ticket. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, I already got my ticket. I just ordered it online. Fuck it. Yeah.
Ole mole.
Whatever. I'll have fun.
Yeah, you're gonna have fun.
I have fun everywhere I go.
Oh wow!
So
too much fun.
How long is Sin's planning on staying there?
Singe is already home.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's gonna go back when I go back, I guess.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Did he help out? Did he get some work done?
Yeah, Jaro said he did a good job.
Okay, yeah.
He said he cleaned up a whole area that we're gonna be chilling in or something. I don't know.
Oh, right.
Hey, I got a picture.
11 minutes to 4:20 here. 11 minutes to 4:20.
I got a picture of him trimming buds, and it's like huge, dude.
The say that again.
He gave me a picture of him picking plums, and he gave me a picture of him with this huge like brushel.
I thought you were going to show us, chump.
Do you want me? How do I get it? All right. I'll
screen share. Yeah, just screen share.
All right, I'll send it to you. Hold on one second.
No, don't send it to me. Just screen share, and then
I don't have it on the computer though. I have it. On my phone.
I see what you're saying.
Let me see though.
Big old head.
Yeah, I didn't even download it. I'm gonna just send it right from him to you. So.
Holy shit, man! I gotta do this bong hit still too, man. But I guess I might as well wait for 4:20 now. 10 minutes. Do.
Look at it, dude. This is nuts. You're gonna be like, whoa.
You sent it to my phone?
Yeah. Should I? Or should I email it?
Whatever, yeah, it's fine.
What do you think? It's quickest. This one.
It's here now.
You see that shit?
I mean, no. Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's here now, yeah. Wow. That is that's some branches. Yeah, a bunch of branches.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And then they got him with a Buddha statue. I'll send you that one too.
Did he say what flavor that was right there or not?
No. I don't know. I could ask him. But he went to bed. He probably doesn't have no idea. There he is with his Buddha statue. Oh, I sent it to the wrong person.
Yuck. Stop sending stuff to Brian's mom, man. Oh, I have done streams on mushrooms. Matter of fact, me and Ray have done.
Yeah. We did.
So, but I'm not kidding you. I have done in the past few years. I've done quite a few streams on shrooms. There's at least a few.
It's actually fun sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you got to work too hard, and it's not. You're. Yeah.
One night I was tripping and I was on with Mr. Super Sidewinder and we were playing music and we weren't just playing music, we were doing other stuff too. But We were having a blast, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
But then sometimes it gets annoying because you got to keep playing with buttons and shit. And you're like,
Yeah.
the whole thing just kind of like passes you by.
You have to concentrate.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it sucks. You can't just relax.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy sneasel. Probably go till I'll say on till 5 o'clock because that'll be 6 o'clock your time there, man. I don't know what time at your time.
Does that mean the sun's coming around on the flat horizon?
It must be because it's almost 4:20 here, so it's 5:20.
It's probably going to be
5:15
rainy. It's probably going to be rainy today, dude, because it's like still dark. It shouldn't be dark right now. No.
Huh.
Boy. I think they did say it was going to rain.
Man, oh man. I tell you, ay.
They never let me out of this basement, anyways.
All right, so do you have any Hindu Skittles you can show us? Your bagel head?
Skittles, yes.
I do have it somewhere. Do you want me to go out? Do you want me to go out of my way?
Oh,
I don't have it within like arm's reach.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
But so how did it compare to the others? I mean,
I like it because like, all right, the lemon cherry gelato is good. Like, it feels like it's a hybrid. Like at first it feels like a sativa, but then it makes you like sleepy.
Right.
But it has a good smell and a good taste. And then the ice cream cake is like pretty good. I haven't really tried it too much yet. And then the one you're asking about, the Hindu Skittles, is like big round nugs, and they're like real sticky, and they have a lot of like crystals on them too. And it's real green. I mean, I can get it if you really want me to.
And you like the truffle cake, huh?
No, it's just that I had an extra big bud of truffle cake that I was just like, I have truffle cake, I have all this bullshit right here. Like you know what I mean? I take the crumbs. And I'll be right back.
Whew. Huh. Holy moly. So.
Yeah, I dig that.
So I mean, because you asked him for a variety. So what other flavors did you get then? Have you gotten so far?
Okay.
Did you leave us? Oh, he left us, huh?
And get the other one. I also got
He probably went to go get the
I got the
freaking Hindus.
Skywalker.
There you are.
We got the Boston Ray Mudfoot Adventures limited edition jars.
That's pretty cool.
Out of control.
Who made those?
I don't know.
Oh, look what I just found. A flavor. It's all flavor. Big old chunk.
Can you see it?
A flavor. Chip flavor. See that?
Can you see that?
The MSG chunk.
Yeah. Well, not in this case because everything is organic. Everything's organic in here. There is no MSG. Yeah.
You said you wanted to see it, Tommy, right? The Hindu Skittles. The Hindu Skittles.
Yeah.
Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
But look.
All right, hold on. Let me widescreen that. I mean, big screen it.
Hey, let me get a big one. Oh, wait. I got a big one.
Yeah, bro. Okay. Now,
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. This gets
Very nice. I like it. It looks like it's bent and everything.
It's all like that. It's like, you know. I think it's good. And it's like a sativa. It doesn't make me fall asleep. I like it. It's a good one.
Okay, SA. I appreciate you showing us. Let me look that up though. I'm not so sure on that.
Yeah, look it up. What does it say it is? It's probably a hybrid, but it's
Bagel
more.
head. Well, I know it is a hybrid.
It's more leaning towards a sativa.
Like you got your
For me.
runts, and you got like your Skittles, and what's it mixed with? Skittles and
Hindu Skittles.
no doubt.
It says
That's what it's.
Nice.
That's what they said. I don't know.
No, that's great. And Hindi Kush / Skittles, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. What is it, Tommy?
Hold on. I'm about to get in there.
No doubt, man. And you're
Fox-
pleased with it. Really
Foxworthy Farm,
Yeah.
Hindu Skittles, from Foxworthy Farms, THC 28.52.
Not bad.
It says
That's what I was smoking in the indica mix from
Yeah.
the store. From
It says
the
Skittles and Hindu Kush mixed together. That's how it gets. That's
You were right.
It was Skittles and Hindu Kush. So
Ding, ding, ding,
it
ding.
says-
Morgan gets it.
It says clear indica. Yeah. So there you go.
I've been liking these
So,
papers.
so it's an indica?
Yeah, it's a
Well,
clear,
yes.
clear indica, dude.
Well, I like it.
So I don't know how it keeps you up.
It
I mean,
does.
you know,
the,
or whatever,
the other
but-
one, the other one's really making me fall asleep.
Oh no. Like
Which one is the sativa?
like.
All right, hold on. It says mental alert but physical calm. How about that?
That's good for me.
Mental alert.
Yeah.
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 Because that's
But
what it's.
physical.
That's
but
what it's
physical
spiking.
calm.
Like that's what's got its thing, man. Yeah, because it's playful. You know what I mean? It's not a. It's heavy, but it's not made to couch lock you.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I hate that when you're like.
Yeah, it's got more head
Sometimes you need
than
it.
butt. You know what I mean? The buzz is more in your head than your bass. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because sometimes weed's supposed to make you feel lighter in the head, so you feel like getting up and moving, but at the same time warm and groovy.
Lemon Royale.
All right, Lemon Royale. Oh,
Yeah,
that makes
Lemon
me
Royale's
think
coming
what's the
too.
Royale? Yeah, the Royale is
Royale.
grape Royale. No, not Royale. Grape.
Says a sativa dominant. See, that's what I'm excited about.
Which
See,
one's that?
This is one of the ones you didn't know that
Because they're
he
harder to
has.
grow. If you like,
Lemon Royale is a sativa dominant
We need that.
hybrid.
So you wouldn't have gotten them commercially too often, but sometimes you know what I mean.
lemon tree and GMO mixed together. Lemon tree and GMO, garlic, mushroom.
Nancy, send the facsimile.
Like, see, Tom, exactly. Once, guys, we've tried, exactly. It's like we want, it's like I would like
Lemon Royale.
Okay, in order to grow the other stuff, it
It
needs
says
a
it's
lot of growing.
70-30. It's a 70-30 sativa. That's nice. I like that.
Yes. Yeah, man. Like, the
I'm
ones
excited
take,
about
like,
that one.
9 months to grow, and down like Jamaica and stuff like that, and they grow larger. You know, like the trees, the plants, and and the buds are like, I'm not sure.
It
if they're
says
longer.
it says it is good for anybody that wants to get some work done. See, I like the energetic.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Ones, man.
Yeah.
Motivate
right
me
on.
to
Motivate me
shit.
to do shit too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other ones are good for.
But at night, I don't mind an indica. I'm fine smoking an indica at night because I'm not going anywhere. You know, whatever. You know, once I'm in the house for the night. So.
Like, okay, I'm gonna slice this one open, guys. I'm gonna like cut it open.
Slice it open,
Like,
Morgan.
all right.
Slice it up.
I'm gonna tear it, right? Like,
So you hadn't heard of that one, Boston?
And this one-
Ray.
this one's a triple
What?
god.
No,
Kush.
not yet.
Let me get the light right.
That was some bonus plants that he had gotten the gelinade and the lemon royale. So I'm looking up the gelinade right now.
I don't ask too many questions. I just do what I gotta do.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
All right,
It's
so gelinade is a hybrid made from crossing again lemon tree and then with gelato number 41 is how they get to.
Oh yeah, gelato 41.
Gelinade. That's the other one
Yeah.
that Daryl has. Gelinade.
Because like,
so it says Gelinade is a sativa dominant hybrid strain. So that's two more hybrids. So that's got two more sativa hybrids. That's cool, dude. I'm glad he picked those up.
This dude gave me like a capsule full of indoor, and it was like white, dude.
Yeah.
The crystals. It was good.
Yeah, like I love it that this is indoor. This is BC. You know what I mean? Like especially.
Yeah, beasters. Beasters. We call it beasters.
Yeah, man.
BC Hydro. Is it Hydro?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. He looked at me and he's like, "This is a triple. This is a triple.
You're lucky.
This is a triple God Kush. You know, like indoor hydro, what we call hydro.
You
know what I mean?
The
like,
farm, Humboldt Farm. It says Runts Gelinade by Humboldt Farm. So they're taking the Gelinade and crossing it with Runts to make Runts Gelinade. Nice.
Nice. Yeah, that's what they do.
I doubt. I wish I could get the proper names from my guy.
They let the female of one plant pollinate the male of the other plant, and then they let it grow seeds, and then they grow those seeds, and that's how they make the hybrid.
Because he's
Thank you for that.
Because the name, like
they let the two different kinds have sex.
You know,
is what they do. Plant sex.
Oh shit! It's
I bet the cross
423.
between this and Thunderfuck
No,
is
it hit my
something else.
bone.
Alaskan Thunderfuck and something else.
Oh yeah, the Alaskan Thunderfuck is good.
Yes, and this is a cross between the Alaskan Thunderfuck and the other thing, because he's like,
what is that? Some porn y'all watch?
No, it's weed. It's good.
I know.
yeah,
ATF.
That's what that. That's what that is. That I'm smelling is the Alaskan.
It's like
Thunderfuck.
lemon. It's like lemon. Is it like lemons?
Hey,
almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
But no,
Ray, you should come
not overpowered. But it's not like,
No.
oh, that's lemony.
Ray, you should come out with a strain called Debbie Does Dallas.
But it certainly does have, like, if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, it's got a lemon drop.
You don't get it? Are you too young for that?
Debbie Does Dallas.
Yeah.
He knows Debbie.
I don't get it. I know. I don't.
You've
get
heard
it.
of
it. Yep, good. Man, you go smoke this Debbie Does Dallas, man.
Like
the shit.
That's wild. How like, man, even like there was no generation. There was no people that didn't. I realize now. Like, I mean, growing up, there was an impression that the adults tried to give us that there was like more of a morality or something going back further in time because of how they dressed on the beach and stuff like that. But as far as their movie and porn houses and magazine went, I think it was all just the same, just different levels of religious, you know, like look at all the churches that they had.
Yeah.
So, like, I imagine that, like, you know, towns were generally, you know, like, I guess you had your moral people that were like, keep it behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
But they're still, but you know how.
Holy shit.
But they still want to make their money, so it's like, oh no, we're still having the burlesque club. You know, like because.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you know, because we want to sell the rents for the rooms upstairs, right?
Yeah.
And we sell them downstairs, and we make money off the liquor license that we sell. You know what I'm saying? Lots of different ways to make money in a town.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
And
so,
it's nice too, like, you know, if you run a classy joint.
So did you sell out at the rave?
No, but
no.
What the hell, Craig?
You want me to tell you what happened? All right.
You drop some.
So
ecstasy.
we walk in. They let us right through, because they knew Rob, right? And we walk in with a table and all this shit, and then we just set up like all these like glow sticks and shit, like these little rings that light up, like glow sticks, and like some bracelets and a whole bunch of shit.
You were selling cock rings that light up?
No, we were giving them for free. Like, Yeah, we were giving
Yeah,
out
it was for
coffee.
free, man. Don't get the wrong
Coffee.
idea. It was for free.
Free concrete.
Yeah.
Come on, Tony. It's not that kind of a stream.
So
Free
you know,
concrete.
we had all kinds of stickers and shit, and like bongs and pipes and shit all over the place, and then like we were sitting there and we put everything out on the table, but like we were using like the patio where they told us to go.
Yeah.
And the lights were on at first for a while, and everyone was, you know, and then this other table came and set up like before us, like near the door, and we're like, "Fuck!" I was like, "Where did that table come from?" I look up, and there's another table there all of a sudden, all set up and shit, and they had like shelves, and they had like all their shit like together in jars, and they had like LED strips and shit, you know, like they had their shit. Dude, this shit looked like a mini dispensary, like coffee fucking shack.
Goofball here, here thinks he's on the shopping network or something, you know.
Yeah.
He's trying.
So after like a little while, you know, things started to slow down, but the place started to get like really crazy. So then they shut the lights down, and we had no lights, Tommy, and the shit like. Dude, the lights went out and everything was like on the table, and we're like, I grabbed all my shit.
The lights go out.
That's an act that they harm an innocent man.
And we took off. And we took off.
Oh shit! Oh, I hit my mic.
Judge in the town.
It was like wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and we're out. You know. Yeah.
Imagine that. So
yeah.
Did he make any bubble hash?
No, we didn't. We didn't end up making the hash, dude. I was like, why not? And he's like, it's gonna take too much of it. We got there late. That was the problem. We were supposed to get there at 4.
Yeah.
But we ended up 12 hours hour drive there. It only took like 4 hours to get home. It was like 12 hours there, 4 hours back, dude. Like,
what the fuck?
Because we got stuck in traffic and shit.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell?
And we made a few stops and we got pizza and shit. And, I don't know. We did a bunch of shit. We kept stopping like.
So you didn't take it serious.
Well, no, they didn't take it serious. It's just
no.
I'm messing with it.
No, we did pretty well.
So
and the main thing is we both got home safe, you know. So
yeah, I don't care about your safety. Yeah. Yeah. So when's the next one? Yeah.
I don't know. It could be any time. No, I think you know that they do that one like once a year. That's a big one, and then they do a bunch of other ones around New York like at other times, but. We don't go to them because they're small, but
So how long are you going to be on a Greyhound bus on your way to California?
I'm flying. I'm going to San Francisco, and then I'm going just up there, wherever that is.
Yeah.
And after that, I'm coming back. Hopefully. We'll see where I end up.
I need to ask him. Does he want? Does he golf? Do you know if he golfs?
He probably does. I don't know.
I've got 2 sets of golf clubs that I sold to one of his arch enemies, and I'll let him have them because the guy never came for them, you know. And yeah, I think it'd be better if he had them than. You know, because the guy told me to keep him because he never came.
I wonder how many sets of golf clubs they let you put under the thing on your plane.
He'll be like, "All right, what the hell's going on?" Golf shit. All right. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess I should. I don't know. I could ship them to him probably pretty cheap, but. You know.
Yeah. Shipping it really isn't that expensive. I mean, it sucks, but it's just you got to do it. You know, it's like whatever. People do it. People would do it for you, It's like give a little, get a little. You know. It's like wow. The sun's coming around on the flat horizon right now.
So did Sense Man enjoy his stay in his teepee?
Yeah, he did. He camped outside for 2 nights or a night, 2 nights for no reason.
Right.
He had a place to sleep, but he wanted to try his new tent out. I'm like, dude, why are you killing yourself? I'm like, just stay in a bed, like.
Did you want to check it for leaks?
What?
Do you want to check it for like leaks, like to make sure that he could sleep in it? Like,
maybe,
like,
yeah.
Like it just meant like if you're gonna sleep in it, you know, like your kid's gonna be with you or whatever. You want to go out there and maybe check it out to see if it, you know.
Yeah, that's probably what he was doing. I don't know.
Yeah, especially if he knows it's gonna rain later on tonight. I'll take advantage of that rather than just setting it up and hope it rains. You know, if it's gonna rain.
I don't know. I don't have a tent, so.
Yeah, that's that breaks up real nice.
I do have a tent, but I don't know. It's been a while since.
You're not a tentologist?
Oh yeah, I was a Boy Scout. Yeah, I can set up any tent.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not saying I can't. I'm saying it's been a while, but you know, I had a tent I bought that was like on half price sale at one of these camping stores that was going out of business, and it was ginormous, man. I set it up inside my house at my old house, and it was like it took the whole living room up, and you know, then some, and I set it up. I set it up to see what it looked like, you know, in there without damaging it, you know. And I think I ended up selling it or giving it away or something. I don't know. But I've got a little one right now. That one was a big one, but you know.
I was a Boy Scout too for a little while, and I
thought you were a brownie. I thought you were a brownie.
No, and a Boy Scout, and I used to know how to do. I used to know how to set up a tent, but now I don't remember, dude. I don't remember any of that shit. You know what I mean?
They tried to convince us that we could levitate, and so I remember we would try to levitate each other in chairs and all kind of shit. Man, it was weird.
The best thing they taught me was how to use a knife, dude.
Oh, they taught me how to shoot a gun too, though. Like I learned.
You got that far? I didn't make it to that far.
Yeah.
I never tried. I only did.
They gave us axes and hatchets, and they told us to go chop down trees, and like we were like chopping down telephone poles.
What project? Like for medication or?
No, at Boy Scouts they just they taught us how to use knives. Friggin'.
Oh,
I went on a winter camp. Have you ever a winter freezery or whatever? I can't even remember what they called it, but dude, that was just stupid. I mean, really, because you hiked in 7 miles carrying everything you're going to need for a week, and it was snow and freezing, freezing your ass off temperatures the whole time.
Preparing you for Antarctica.
Okay, we're kids, dude. We're fucking, you know. No, that shit was nuts, dude.
But what was your
I didn't do that.
What was your preparation? Like, what was your training? What did you do, man? Like, what was your...
you know, I mean, of course, we learned all kinds of shit before, during, and after,
right?
You know, but I mean, you're dealing with the elements. You learn what you know should have brought, or what you know. I mean, we had to set up camp.
By an adult who was going to teach you.
Listen, we had to hike in, carrying everything for camp and what we would eat, or you know, mostly. For a whole week, we'd get there and set up camp in like a fucking winter storm, you know, and you know, it just was insane, dude.
How deep was this? How deep was the snow?
Oh yeah, 3 foot easily. 3 foot of snow.
Were you wearing snowshoes? Yeah.
Oh, we had boots. Yeah, we had boots and you know whatever. But still, dude. You had, I mean,
skis would have been good too.
Dude, it would.
When you wake up in the tent and it's like all friggin' like wet from your sweat all night. and you're
Yeah, well,
breathing
listen, it
and
got so
cold.
bad that some guys had to double up in their sleeping bags. They made them double up because they were fucking going into hypothermia or whatever. And
Yeah.
I wasn't one of those, thank goodness, because I didn't want to share, because they made them strip down to their fucking boxers or underwear and get
Who
in a
did?
sleeping bag.
I hope I never.
did?
I hope I
Oh,
never end up in a
the
situation like that
Scoutmaster.
again.
Yeah, Scoutmasters. Yeah. Who knows? It could have been their freaking little.
Dude, I don't know why people love camping so much. It's a pain in the ass.
Well, Yeffy almost died too from fucking.
It's like, dude, just
Don't you want to get your badge?
Dude. Holy fuck!
No.
Yeah, I got it.
I
but damn.
hated camping, dude. It sucked.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say I hated it, but there was moments when it definitely sucked, especially when you got a adult trying to shove their tongue in your mouth when you're supposed to be doing CPR. I mean,
Yeah,
come on, dude.
gross.
That was my line crossing moment there. I was like, okay, I can handle the cold, but I don't want your damn tongue in my mouth.
That's gross. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was a little traumatizing.
I just kind of drop out of everything, so I kind of just stopped going after a while for no reason. I just like fuck it.
Man. Yeah. But so I couldn't imagine my grandkids being in the Boy Scouts or Brownies or any of that crap, Girl Scouts, now because.
No.
I'd be no.
Not now. Not now. It was bad back then, but
right?
nowadays,
it's probably full of predators. I hate to even laugh because there's Look, man, when I sat out in front of that jail for 4 hours a night and saw their shift change, boy, that was. I mean, just do it sometime. If you go sit out in front, you probably know, Ray.
The shift change when the COs switch.
It's funny. Those people are characters, boy.
Well, yeah, because Tommy, they're like doing time too, but they're just getting paid for it. They're there all the time.
All different sizes, but they all look like they live in their mama's basement though when they go home at night. They got that look like.
Yeah,
they ain't doing much.
The guards will kick your ass, don't. I mean, whenever
they get enough of them
put
together.
It past them. Each one of them will fight you.
Here they have this one called the Goon Squad that
cops are different.
Whenever there's a fight, the Goon Squad comes in with their shields and shit.
Yeah. We'll get
Valley
cops real
Parks.
quiet and they turn off even the vents.
Dude, I seen this one fight. These gang members, for some reason, they just clashed, and it was like.
Let me tell you this little story. So I sat out in front of this brand spanking new jail tonight for 4 hours, right, waiting for my daughter. Okay, they built that jail, the brand new one they built that she was in, because the old one blew up. I mean, blew up. Literally blew the fuck up. Like booms by
the old
jail.
The old
die.
The old jail. Was she at the jail or police station?
She was at the. It's called the Escambia County Correction Facility. The old one was CBD. It was the old jail, but now the old jail is they call Castle Grayskull, and it's behind the brand new one, and it was like across the street diagonal from the old one the other one that that blew up.
I get what you're saying. It's like a correctional place, but what I'm saying is like in Florida when they arrest you, they don't ever bring you to the police station first. And then to one of those places.
Only if like a detective wants to, do what do you call try to.
They always this is what they do here, dude. They bring you to the police station. They let you sit there sometimes for the whole weekend, like 3 days, in like a little friggin' holding cell, and then they give you like stupid like bologna sandwiches that it's not even real bologna.
Well, they just do that to you at the jails now, most places. So it's already built in. They have
if nobody comes to bail you out while you're there, then they move you to a place like that where you wait.
Right. All right, so check it out. That's pretty much how that one worked that blew up. All right. and then they had the Castle Grayskull. They would eventually move you over to the Castle Grayskull from that CBD unit, the one that blew up. So the one they built now is to replace both of those, the one that blew up and the castle one, because it's just dilapidated, it's just deteriorated, and got too many issues. So they're not using it anymore. But so right now they've got about 1,400 people in that brand new one. But anyway, so the one that blew up, I've only said this maybe once or twice on here, but I was on a no stay list. I was banned from being in that building because they charged me with escape from it, and they considered me escape artist, and I was not allowed to be housed in that building for at all. and because they, and they really stuck it to me because I was like I had them all eaten out of my hand. All the officers thought I was just the coolest fucking, inmate they'd ever met, and so, oh, dude, I became a kingpin in a county jail because I was smuggling in every day just about more tobacco and pages of porn, like Playboy
in your bum.
Yeah, so they didn't know. All the cops knew was that they had never seen more tobacco and porn in their ever in the jail, but they would have thought I was the last person providing it. I mean, seriously, and I really went over the top with like becoming their friend. Like I said, I mean, dude, they all were eating out of the palm of my hand, and then I was just going in and at visitation, and even with people, other inmates in there and their families on the other side of the glass, okay, they'd all see it every time. I would climb up in the drop ceiling, climb up in the freaking ceiling of the visitation room, and then my baby mama would put whatever I wanted up in on her side, of the drop ceiling in front of everybody. She would just put the package up in there, and then so I would crawl around in there and then find the spot where I could reach through and grab the package, and through because they had like fencing up there and shit, because they weren't stupid. They, yeah, man, I got away with it a bunch of times and made. I had more commissary than they could almost supply, and I'd have all these people, friends, whatever, associates, holding all this commissary for me that I couldn't even eat it all. I mean, it was so much, dude. Just hundreds of dollars in.
Stamps are worth money.
Yeah, I had stamps. I had all kinds. Yeah, I had.
If you can get, I heard if you can get enough stamps together, you can bring them to the post office and cash them in.
Yeah, there's ways. Yeah, and they're expensive as ever now, dude.
You can bring the paper. You can bring the stamps out with you.
Yeah, I did. That's it's crazy. But listen, man. So, but like I had protection. It was crazy. One time, a new young cat came in into our dorm, and there was a few of us outside smoking, my tobacco that I provided, and the guy came right up to me and tried to take, kind of, fuck with me and take my,
how much were you getting for a cigarette? Like, what were you doing?
I've been thinking how much. We call them rips. They call them rips.
Rollies, like with the. Did you roll it in the outside roll of the toilet paper?
Yeah, they did all kinds of tricks. All kinds of tricks.
That's what they used where I was at. They used the outside sheet of the toilet paper.
I had people rolling for me, so I didn't roll it. But I was getting in top.
Like
usually top.
Like one of them little cigarettes is like three like three of them is like one Newport, right? Is that what?
Yeah. So I was getting depending on who it was, I was getting like $2 or something. I don't remember.
So
it
was
it's
like
lot,
$2-3.
Yeah,
you get like so you're getting like $9 a Newport for one Newport.
Right? Yeah, probably. Who knows, man?
Yeah,
it was insane. It was crazy. Yeah. But so anyway, what happened was I got into a fight with my baby mama, and she started yelling, and I kind of started yelling, and then she threatened to go downstairs and tell him what was up, and I'm like, oh no. So I instead of just leaving it up there, I went up in there, and I made too much noise, and the officer came into the visitation, because at that point it was just me and her, because it was a real early visitation, so yeah, the guy came in, and I was up in the ceiling, all the way up in there, dude. I mean,
Did he seen you?
I came down, and he's right there. He'd walked around already, looking to see if I was just at the other end. He didn't know I was. He saw the ceiling.
What did he do? Tackle you?
No, no, because listen, he was in shock that because I had made like best friends with these officers, man. You just had to be there,
Yeah.
Dude, I was almost one of them. See, I had a sponsorship and everything. I was enrolled to be one of them. I was only going to be one of them briefly, because I wanted to be a military cop.
Yeah.
An MP. But I came very close to being, becoming one of them, right here in Pensacola.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I wouldn't want that job.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to be a street cop neither. See, my dad was a cop, so I did want to be a cop.
The job sucks. Like, that's
But
why.
I mean,
like,
if you can do it, be hard, but just because you need more actual people there that are human beings. But I mean, it's different than a pig, man. I mean, I understand people, like, they're guarding you, and I'm a human being. It's like.
No, I always treated them like respectful, like regular people, like they were doing time.
Yeah, you'll find that they'll be cool to you if
I don't remember a problem. Like, maybe there's one in my brain, and like, other than them killing that kid underneath me on Halloween night in 2016, like they were all right, but they did. But you know what I mean. But I'm saying that's glaringly there, though, right? Like. But other than that, like, I mean, even actually things done when I needed something, you know what I'm saying? Where it was like, okay, now, I mean, on the medical, they always suck. But at the same time, I have a piece of paper that says we all weren't we all weren't getting the necessities of life. So it was an extenuating circumstance. It was known to be the worst jail in fucking, and then they built it, and then like the new jail opened up, and I started going there anyway. But like, it's just they killed the guy, man. And like, they put him in a cell with the grown adult killer.
Dude,
you know what I mean? Like, with the violent record. He's there for forgery, or you know what I'm saying, right? Like some parking meter, or like a bad check writing thing. You know what I mean? Like, he's a kid of 20 years old. He wrote some bad check for some dope or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, not even. He wasn't like,
all right. So when I got out of the ceiling and they got me. They put me in the hole, dude. They put me in what do they call that? The dungeon or whatever.
The hole, yeah.
Yeah, you get no socks, no blanket for your bed, no pillow, no visitation.
There's no windows.
One shower a week.
That's suicide watch, man.
no, that's even worse.
You don't even see the light of day, dude. Sometimes when they put people in the hole for like a month, like. They'll bring you the breakfast at dinner time, the lunch at breakfast.
Dude, it was
and
insane.
They make you think it's all different times of the day, and they don't even let you know what day it is or what And they can move you overnight and not even tell anybody, like in your family, like you'll be in a different state the next day.
No, that didn't happen, but still,
they could if they run out of room.
Dude, that was some. No good time there.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Yeah. But I learned my lesson. You definitely don't want to mess around, and get in trouble while you're in jail and add to your problems,
No.
It's weird though. What gets
But
you
if you're gonna
in trouble
do
is
it
doesn't.
like I did and be a kingpin, I guess. Oh my god!
I wrote.
Hey, listen, they talked
Yeah.
about me for like 10 years after that happened, maybe longer than that. You know that for years I was notorious. You know, because I wasn't just supplying my dorm; I was supplying every dorm in the whole damn jail, the females even. That's how wide my porn and my tobacco went.
I wrote a rap while I was in there, and I did it over the phone, and my boy recorded me, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I wrote songs too.
And
I wrote a lot
it
of
was good.
I
still
wrote a
got
lot
it.
of
I know
poetry
it.
in jail.
You want me to spit it? You want me to spit?
Oh my god! Go ahead, I guess.
When I was in Nash, I could have got Bill, but couldn't come up with the cash. The pigs found the grass, but didn't get the stack. I stashed them writing raps so fast from taking craps and naps. It's whack. Ever get smacked when your hands were cuffed behind your back? Cause I have. They were mad. I didn't get caught pumping that bump crack. I hate when I buy a stale blunt wrap, dump that lunch sack, sleep the time away. If I had a dime bag or a 9 in my tray, I'd blow all them snitching motherfuckers away. Walk in the 18 and start the spray. Come on, man. You know I'm crazy Ray, cause the E and the yay, I'm even crazier today.
Very good, very good. Bravo.
I can keep going.
You big old head, you.
So, I had it, man. I had it.
So you gonna live stream from the Greyhound bus, man? Because I know you're gonna be on a bus, man. To California.
I don't know what I'm doing. No, I'm flying. I'm flying. I'll try. I don't know. I'll record some shit on the plane, like the taking off and shit.
Look at these chemtrails out the window.
Yeah. I usually just.
I have talked to stewardess about the chemtrails before, and like some of them be like, "Wow, I've never noticed those before." I'm like, "Really? You fly almost every day. You don't see the fake clouds out there? It's amazing."
Yeah.
But you know, the future NPC is not the same as the NPC of today. The NPC of the future will have filters that will like filter us out. Like when they go to YouTube, they won't even see us, dude. That's built in with that Elon Musk chip shit that they want to put in their heads. They're able to just program totally what somebody sees or doesn't see, and they bragged about it. I mean, that isn't fear mongering. That's the deal. They can just say, okay, you don't want to see any conspiracy stuff, and they'll never even see our stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even by accident. I'm saying.
Yeah, we're never gonna get noticed. It's
So
all right.
we're running out of time to reach the ones that are reachable, And if you don't know that already, if you can't see that there's less and less people that are not just programmable freaking beings that they do what Simon says, and that's it.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, man, it's
getting tough.
Yeah.
It's like, but whatever. We'll still try. At least we try.
Yeah.
I
tried so.
We should get an A for effort. I mean,
that song? I got 5 on it.
I hope we get some kind of a prize at the end of all this.
Twerk it for the perk.
Yeah, twerk it for the perk.
That's a rap song I wrote. Yeah.
I don't know what the bigger picture is.
Yeah.
When I'm on weed, man, you want to imagine when I'm high. You know what I mean? Like when you close your eyes but you're still listening, you can like see a lot more. You know what I mean? Like you can see what the person's saying and visualize it while they're talking. I love doing that, man. Like especially if someone's telling a story or something like that, right? It's like if you're high, you can do it if you're not high, but I'm just saying, if you are, when you're listening to them talk, like when people are reading like Lord of the Rings, right? Like that, it really takes you there, and you
I play the guitar with my eyes closed, Morgan.
Yeah.
What you ever do that? Play the guitar with your eyes closed?
That's the only way to You do it really.
I mean, you basically are anyway, aren't you? Unless you don't, if you, I don't know. But anyway, is
Yeah.
it daylight there yet, Baglehead?
Yeah, it is. It's daylight. But,
Gesture.
we'll get it together one day. When I grow one day when I grow up.
I don't wanna grow up.
I was on YouTube all night, Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yuck. I was too, but part of it was just watching Brian and
Yeah, but
that was like 3 or 4 hours, wasn't it? All easy.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. I kept saying, "Open the phone line, open the phone lines." Finally, they did. I knew that would get it really going.
We
we had the best callers.
Yeah. I don't have the phone line thing, but
23 minutes to 4:20 somewhere. Yuck. Holy mother!
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to the weed shop in the morning. Yeah, because I'm out. I mean, it's or don't smoke.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how low I am. There's no doubt about it. I have a few more bong hits. That's it. Do. But I have faith in the farm.
Good stuff. Tastes really good too. Like,
what is today? Thursday or Friday? Thursday, right?
Thursday.
I think it's Thursday.
Yeah. Well, it might be Farm Friday, Farm Fresh Farm. Yeah, Farm Fresh Friday.
I hope so.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you'll be all right.
So did you get any unmanicured this past time, or just manicured?
What does that mean?
Oh my God! Tell him what that means, please.
My nails. When I got my nails done.
Yes. The fucking green, dude.
What does the manicure mean?
Oh my God! Instead,
you're talking
trimmed.
cured?
Yeah.
Oh, I got trimmed ones and I got ones that were like big sticks, dude.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, because you
I got
said that's how my next one was supposed to be. So that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but it's fun too. Especially since I ain't done it in a while.
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited.
It's a lot of lumber.
Huh?
It's a lot of lumber.
Lumber. Oh yeah. I didn't know what word you were saying there. Also, a lot of something.
Yeah, that's what we say here.
Yeah, but you know what? I have a lady that takes that lumber and uses it when she makes tea, and she loves the lumber. All the lumber I can give her. Oh wait a minute, that don't sound right.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, you give her a lot of lumber.
Hey, well, my last name is Logston. Log.
Yeah, you give her a lumber. You give her the lumber log.
I don't know. It's kind of a stretch.
Log is in my logs. I'm the Dawn of Logs. That's what it is. Logs done. Dawn, logs. Yuck. I don't know. Take it up with the English because Logston comes from England.
I have.
And it means the king's favorite, too.
Yeah, I looked up my name before. It's something in German. It's something good.
I don't know what Gofi is or whatever. Oh, IHOP or IHO. What? Is that IHOP? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kohi?
It's IHOP. Backwards.
Koi.
Yeah. You're fading in and out with your damn thing, your background. It's like
me? Yeah.
It's like you're in the picture on Back to the Future, and you're fading away.
Yeah, I know because I'm getting lazy.
That's cool.
I'm getting lazy. I did a long shift today. A long shift.
Oh my goodness! A long shit.
The long shift.
A long shit today.
Oh god, we work long hours.
You twerk for long hours.
I got my Cheddar Park Boy chips.
Nice.
I can see you now at that rave twerking it. Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
Oh yeah, like some of the best. Like it's not what do you call it? Well, stereotypes, but I mean but in jail, man, like there was some of the best weed. But I mean, if someone's gonna take a
In jail, you got best weed? What?
I didn't get no weed in jail,
man. Like
I mean,
the best weed.
but
And
rarely,
and
but
it's not
no,
because,
not
you
the
don't
best.
get as much in there. So it's like no. It was dynamite stuff, man.
That was a guard that was just being awful nice and selling it.
The weed that we were smoking in jail, that stuff. Like, there's no way it was less. It was less than like.
Listen, I got offered. I got offered.
It was.
I got offered
it was
thousands.
Unbelievable quality.
Listen, I got
Just
offered
top.
thousands of dollars to bring in drugs at that jail that I was telling you about, and I said no to a bunch of people. And those same people approached my my baby mama, and I don't know if I do know she did bring in other stuff for other people. I don't know if it was drugs, but some of them that like, all right, so like some of the other guys that were locked up with me, caught on to it, and so they had their old lady approach my old lady, and she probably made some money off of them too. But see, I refused to bring in any illegal drug. I didn't even bring in pot. I just brought in tobacco and pages of porn, and got my hustle on. I was selling pages of porn for like the same price as a cigarette too, and I could have probably gotten more, but man, I mean, I was killing it, dude.
People wouldn't think this or that or other fucking thing, but dude, I remember in the one place, you know what I mean? Like there wasn't anything like, you know what I mean? There wasn't anything, and fucking guys had their folders or whatever, and if you had something like that, it would go for.
Oh my god! Every dorm was overloaded.
You said that too.
It would
50
go,
up to,
it would go for millions.
You would trade a package of fucking jelly beans for the goddamn porn picture, I bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a good fucking picture.
Man, there was probably.
You get at least 6 ramen noodles, probably.
Yeah,
that's a bit, maybe.
I had so much food.
Well, maybe.
Dude.
Maybe. But, I mean, it depends on how much they're going for. Like, I'm just saying, in some places, it might only be 3. But, But, I mean, like, but still, you can get, like, okay, I like jelly beans, but I'm not sure what else. No, okay, like, jelly beans is a decent item. Yeah, for sure it is.
Yeah.
Well, different jails have different stuff,
I mean,
all
right,
so
other guys like shit like
right before,
oh wait, I was one of those guys. It's fucked up, man. That I'm like,
right
some
before
guys like, fuck, I needed coffee, but I had my hot chocolate because I like my hot chocolate in my coffee.
How many ramen noodles do you want for that weed, Morgan?
Let me tell you.
I still have a couple. I've got our little. I could go grab them and show you our little packets that we got in jail.
Let me tell you what what they did right when the pandemic was, or right before the pandemic started. They started a program here where inmates here in the jail here could order food from
I heard about that.
From out of the building.
Yeah.
And
Friday.
Pizza or a steak or something, something really good.
I seen that actually.
But they'd have to pay. They had to
pay. It was going
pay
on
for
after.
it too.
Like, I got out and they were doing it. I think the next day or the day after that. But that Friday they were ordering pizza. That's right.
It's crazy, dude.
Got out that week.
They give them an iPad.
I remember thinking to myself, we're doing pizza.
They give every inmate an iPad now in the jail, and they can sit there and watch movies and
that's what we were doing because we had the movies, you know what I mean, and we had the thing. It's just like a movie. That's right.
All right.
One day they gave us fried chicken, and it was and it was like the only one out of 2 weeks, the only day you get it, and it was like I'm like, what's for dinner? They're like,
my
fried
daughter
chicken.
said she ate chicken tonight. That was what she said. It was
She's
was
lucky.
pretty good. She ate chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's the
I
best thing
offered
you
to
can
get her
get.
something that when we left there, and she wasn't. She had
But
said
they only give
she
you a
ate-
small piece of chicken. Like, don't get too excited.
like a little
yeah,
pie,
I
and
get it.
Yeah.
It's like, of course you're gonna get like when something like that. You want to make a trade. You know what I mean? Like, so you've got somebody else is coming to you too. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, hey,
All right, so check it out.
Some people don't eat it. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it doesn't matter. Some people, like you and the corn, right? It's not a matter of, I can eat it. It's like, hey, allergic, I can't eat that, right?
Yeah.
Some people are like, I can't eat that skin on it. What do you mean? I'm allergic to something on the skin. And all of a sudden, there's a piece of corn, you know what I mean? Right? And if you're up on that, it's yours. You know, like if, you get something for it, obviously. But I mean, that's the thing. When you've got a bunch of coffee, right? It's kick-ass when all of a sudden I can say, hey, man, I'll trade you, like whatever the going rate is for something. You know what I mean? Usually there's a certain set thing, right? And then you can go one above it. You know what I mean? Or trying one below. If you know what I mean, you're doing. But if not, you just give what you normally do. You get what I'm saying, right? You're not overly poor, and they know that. Like, you don't try and stiff somebody. You know what I'm saying, right? Especially if you know somebody else has nothing, right? And you're like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it off you. I obviously know you want because you've got nothing. You know what I mean?
How many ramen noodles do you want for the weed?
Exactly.
How many packs of ramen noodles do you want to trade for that weed?
Exactly. And I'd always get it right. You know what they want though? I'd give them money off my commissary sheet. I just say, right? And they'd want chips. But you get what I'm saying? That's what you say.
Yeah.
And then they'll say, order me by because they know it's going to be $5 and change. But if they have the sheet, they'll be sitting there and they'll be stuck going, okay, I got to get something for like $5.98, $5.90. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't want to call and go, can I get, but I guess that's not too much of a foul if someone goes,
Morgan,
hey, man.
if I throw in a Hershey's bar, will that make it any better?
No. That
it's melting.
In and of itself, Ray. If you say, because the chocolate bar, I'm trying to think, I've got a commissary sheet, but I mean, like, I think that's, that's like $2. It might just be $2. I'm not sure. But
the
chocolate bar, Ray,
unindoctrinated
that in and of itself could get you, like if Buddy wanted to, right? He's got the weed. He might be like, yeah, man, a chocolate bar is fine. Because in some situations, you're gonna be sharing it with or your Sally to a certain extent anyway. So
Morgan's gonna take the chocolate bar and the ramen noodles.
For some guys, it's
11 minutes to 4:20 somewhere.
You gotta charge them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be
I'll throw in a pack of Reese cups.
Well, no, see, that's a good thing. No, that's a good thing. No, dude, I'm just saying. It wouldn't, like, okay, if you're gonna do a chocolate bar and a bag of fucking chips, yeah, man. Like,
six. I'll give you 6 ramen noodles.
What about a radio, man?
It might not be
radio or headphones.
Depending on how good the shit is. But I mean, okay, in jail though.
All right.
Man, like that
radio.
I'll swap my sneakers with you.
But
mine's better than yours.
It's a small one, but you get what I'm saying.
Your feet stink, man.
Like, okay, like the weed that I've got right now, this would be
fine.
You
got funky litis, man.
If I was going into jail, I'd be glad that
you
I
got
had this shit
toe,
on me,
man.
But now, I would like. Now the thing is, I don't even know if it would be like we're like chopping it all up and squishing it all down because it already is so compact. You get what I'm saying, right? Like, all I could do with this shit is just, but then again, it still would be, like, as much as you could compact it, probably, I don't think you could much. Yeah, you would, for sure you could, eh? Yeah, to get it in a tube, fucking right, I still would. If I had time.
They swallow balloons. They put it in like latex.
Oh yeah, I mean, the thing is,
that's extreme though.
Yeah, like I don't want to have any fuck ups going through my system, my intestine. I know it doesn't really matter, it's cool, but I mean, I would hate to have some piece of plastic wrap around some part of my intestine and choke it off.
Well, they said don't use plastic, use latex, and it works.
I would rather just you know what? I don't want to say anything because I don't want to my pride or anything like that.
Hey, Ray.
And the thing is, now that I've had operations,
Can you send me a copy of that Flat Earth Farms Muppet little thing there, that little clip?
I can send it to you. Yeah, I got it off of Flat Fellows channel.
Oh, is it there still?
Oh
Something
yeah,
like
but
that.
I could get download a copy and email it
Yeah.
to you. It's
All right.
easier.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Like
Yeah, me
something
too. That's why
bad.
I always play it.
Like a brain hick.
Like,
all right.
Like I know people talk about eggs, you know what I mean? Like
I'll be right
Kinder
back.
eggs, and they put their shit in Kinder eggs. But I mean, you can also
Yeah.
put shit in like tubes, right? Like like tubes or whatever. Skittles tubes like this or whatever. Like, well, I mean not like this, but I'm just saying. Like it'd be like about that big, you know. Like I mean, different people do different things, but I mean, like, I personally wouldn't fucking, you know. Well, I do what I did. It's a different situation, make different things, but I mean, I've enjoyed having. Well, then again, that's not true. I was always gonna see Ray. Sometimes after I think, I realize that's a fib. Even though in my brain, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? It's like no, I didn't do that. But then again, I sit here and I sit here and say, oh wait, yes I did. You know what I mean? It's like, oh no, I did put shit in my ass. You know what I mean? It's
Sometimes, yeah.
But that's why I'm glad that it's.
It happens to me too. Sometimes
in my brain that I thought I don't think myself any prouder for not. But that's the first thing I said before I said it, because I don't think myself any prouder for not, because I you know what I mean, I've fucking right. I've been glad that there was smoke in there. Like sometimes when you're in jail and there's no medication being fucking handed out, it's nice to fucking have some. You know what I mean? It's nice to know, hey, don't worry, man, I've got us covered, and so that it's not not just like, oh, having a couple of tokes, oh, I got a little bit of buzz on. It's nice to know that the fucking weed is so fucking good. It's like, no, man, the weed I've got is like, you know what I mean? Like you'll remember you know what I mean? Like you'll remember the highs you get, you know.
Yeah.
And the thing is that the one time I came in, man, the guys had a lot of weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew a range that I'd been on before, and the guys already had weed, and a lot of it, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? It just happens, like, because one guy brought in weed, and then another guy was coming in, and they both had weed at the same time. And, yeah, man. It sucked because I didn't start getting high with them for, like, well, that's not true. I mean, like, I guess it was, well, I guess in my brain that way.
Where I was at, I didn't smell any weed or see any weed the whole time.
Like 4 days before I got let in on it or something. But whatever, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. But I mean, but like, Buddy was like coming to my cell, you know what I mean? Because you're fucked up, you know what I mean? Like, come on in, like, and I had a fucking Andrew, I had a fucking.
Did you just say?
Like something ruptured or whatever while I was in prison. Like I should have gone and had an operation, but they're fucked up. You know what I'm saying, right? It doesn't matter. You're like, hey, like, we're not gonna check it, and it's like, whatever. It's God took care of me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what they were telling you needed an operation, but you never got.
No. Like I was in prison and fucking I had a fucking I had a
You had a tumor.
An anal fissure, like that means
it
goes pop, okay, in your ass. It means that a fucking pop, and the thing is, because it causes a cavity. Okay, because it causes a cavity in your, you know what I'm saying, right? Because it causes that you have to get it, you have to have it surgery. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, when it happens, it's like pop. Okay.
Yeah.
So now you have an open wound inside of yourself, and you have to get a surgery in order to get it fixed up. It has to be done right away. So I'm in jail, and it's like, and the thing is, they knew it, like, and it's like, hey, like, this happened, and it's something that's known, you know what I mean, like, and like, the pain is enough that it's agony, but the thing is, you're in jail, and you might, I don't know if you guys have ever been in so much pain, but I mean, you can only be in so much pain.
When I was,
you know what I'm saying?
Was
like,
it?
Okay, and you're in that much pain. It can't be in any fucking more.
When I was
Go
before I got paralyzed, but in the process, I couldn't pee, and I had a full bladder. Now that's a pain when you can't pee and you need to.
Morgan, did you get surgery for that? Was the surgery bad?
I think we saw a bit of that on The Green Mile, except he was just acting, and it's not the same thing at all. But I mean, a little bit of that kind of pain you got to see on the Green Mile. But but I mean, like I've done.
What you're saying was the surgery was painful?
Dude,
is that what you're saying?
They didn't take me. They left me fucking as if somebody when their appendix goes pop, and it's just like, oh, nothing happened, you're fine. And it's like my appendix, but you'll be fine. So right. I had the fucking thing pops, right, like bang, like or whatever, like bang, And the thing is, because it's like, all right, the pain is at a degree, but the thing is, if you're not going to start yelling and screaming, right, because it's not how you are, and you might be like, what do you mean? And it's like, okay, when my girlfriend heard,
can I ask you a question though?
When my girlfriend heard, she's a nurse, and she was like, what happened? And I was like, I have an anal fissure. She's like,
3 minutes to 4:20.
She was like, she reacted like you. So after the operation, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what do you mean operation? She's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I still have it. She's like, what are you talking about? It's like, I had an anal fissure when I was in prison.
It went away on its own?
I was like, check it. And they were like, oh, that's a hemorrhoid or whatever. Or you got a hemorrhoid. But they wouldn't check it.
Yeah.
So like, here's me.
But did it go away? Yeah.
And fucking, so I mean, like, and the thing is though.
Did it go away on its own, or did you have to get surgery?
No, I didn't get surgery, man. Like,
so it just went away
years later, until years later, when I mentioned it to my girlfriend, and she was like, and she's a nurse, and she was like, wait, you mean you didn't get a surgery? And I was like, no. And she was like, oh my God. And she called that day, and the next day I was in a surgeon's office, and the appointment was being scheduled. So that's how, you get what I'm saying? Like, and in Canada, I bet you've heard that surgeries, except when it's a situation where it's like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? For the doctors, right? It's a thing where this isn't even supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So
what happened?
Kind of a thing where it's like other people would be like, sue. The thing is, right, when you're on disability, hey, sue doesn't do any good. It's like, okay, this is how much money you got. Disability will kick back in 20 years. And then you're sitting there going, so I hope that 100,000, you get what I'm saying, right? It just causes problems. It just causes problems. So, especially, like, just meaning with like, which is, I already have the disability in Canada, like, meaning other people would be like, well, that's what we'll offer you. You get what I'm saying, right? The government would be like, we can offer you the disability. You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. For you, though.
But you're all right now, though.
Okay, so what happened? Like I said, she went, and
does he look all
I
right?
walked into a surgeon's office.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what happened?
And the surgeon took me the surgeon was like, oh, you know what I mean, right? We're scheduling it right. You know what I mean? We're scheduling it right away. And then I went to the anesthesiologist and all that stuff. So I mean, I've got the stuff in there. You know what I mean, from the surgery and stuff like that.
So was the surgery like done quick or what?
Oh yeah. He scheduled it for like 31 minutes, like exact, or 21 minutes or something like that. Exactly, not 32. No.
And then how long?
Because each thing in the procedure, it's written down how long it should take. You get what I'm saying, right? And then
yeah. But I'm saying, how long did it take you? How long did it take you to recover? Were you in a lot of pain?
Oh, dude. Okay, dude. So here's the thing. They have the recovery sheets and everything. You know what I mean? Anyway, like, so my girlfriend's a nurse, thank God, right? So I'm going home, with her. And like, because I mean, I can't move, like I'm on, you know what I mean? Like I'm laying down, like, okay, so I'm bedridden or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the bed or whatever, and I've got to have, like, my dressing has to be changed and shit like that. And we're talking more than agony, you get what I'm saying, right? Like we're talking more than pain, like, yeah, you've got pills. I mean, like pills only do so much when it's time for changing a wrapping of somebody who's gone through a fire. You get what I'm saying, right? Somebody who's got an open, like an operation, exactly. So, and obviously going poo afterwards, you're gonna take like a lot. Now, I should have taken more laxative. You get what I'm saying? Right? Even though it's stupid to do, oh come on, when you're taking it. But I mean, but it was okay. You get what I'm saying? Right? Just meaning, I realized I really need this. So I started making sure I had a script for like I'm not taking like I don't even all the time, but now like I have stuff that I can take. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Except obvious. Okay, when they go in there, they take out a muscle. Like you get what I'm saying, right? Like a vein, like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it sucks because sometimes, like it's just, like it's weird when you got because like, sometimes when you gotta go, and it's like I've gotta like wait for there to be like another piece behind it in order to go poo. I gotta I just don't. I gotta wait till there's another. It's a weird thing where it's like,
Yeah.
and I can't go. I gotta wait for it in order for the muscle. you get a man just so that can push the thing that pushes down because the one that's further down near the hole isn't there. I'm just saying. Okay, the muscle in my butt that's nearest to the hole, and not the sphincter one, but there's ones along the way that go mwah, mwah, mwah. A lot of them, and I've got one of those that's missing. So it's just so it's weird.
Yeah.
Like and sometimes because of it, like I get it like I mean not for that, but I mean I'm thankful that but that's what I mean. Like I've already got the disabilities, so it's like you get what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter if something else is added on top. But I mean
no,
it doesn't make me disabled. Because like I said, I went years because when you're in jail. Like I got the operation. Oh, it took months, Ray. Months. Because it's an operation. Like where they actually dig a big hole. You know what I'm saying, right? They actually are inside your ass and then.
All right, I think that's enough ass talk, y'all.
So I mean, yeah, exactly.
Too much
information. But back to the thing. But the thing is, but back to the thing of how in jail, man, even though it was excruciating pain, like I remember thinking to myself, like, just it's fucking bad. But I remember like I was nervous to a certain extent, except other people that were older were like, no, it's hemorrhoids. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though other people with hemorrhoids, even though it wasn't. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
But because when I tapped other people that were older and people that I trusted, the person's intelligent enough by other things they knew to know, and by being in jail, you know what I'm saying, and seeing other men, and you know what I mean, Ray, when you're around hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other men, most things that can happen do happen. And the thing is, so there is nothing else like a pancreas that could happen to a dude that could kill him, other than if I had gotten a bacterial infection in, if it had just gotten bacteria. And the thing is, I didn't. But that's only because I'm very clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so luckily, you know what I mean? I'm a very clean person, and I always have been when it comes to that. Just when it comes to my body, I've always been very clean because I'm not sure because I play my guitar or something, right? But I remember that I always wash my hands if I've gone poo. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, so, and
y'all are turning this into a poo show, man. Come on.
Shit show.
Good
yeah.
hygiene, though. Good hygiene.
Yeah.
And,
all right, seriously.
Yeah.
And
like I said, there was that good weed in jail. There was that good weed, right? So, I mean.
Welcome to the after hours shit show.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, they're just saying. So, Buddy was just like, come on into my cell or whatever. Yeah, like, I came back from the doctor's or whatever, and this is probably like 2 days. You know what I mean? Just after. And the thing is, it was like the first day, like that it was really getting bad. Like I remember, Buddy was like, "Come on into my cell or whatever." And the thing is.
Let me examine your anus for you.
No, God, nothing at all. He was just like, come on into my cell because he was old. He was like, he liked to read and liked to chillax, and knew this guy is fine. Isn't a guy that moves. Isn't an idiot. You know what I'm saying? And probably would like to lay down with no one bothering him. You know, at all. And this guy's cell, no one's bothers him. And no one else is going to bother me. So that I could actually start recovering because nothing else is going to happen. They're not going to do anything for me. So I need somewhere where I can be in pain the easiest I can. And, you know, and the thing is, I like reading books. So I set myself, and we had a TV right in front of. Oh yeah, he had a TV right in front of his cell. So he's like, look, the guy can fucking watch TV. You know what I mean? When he's up all night in fucking pain, you know what I mean? He can fucking read it. You know what I mean? So the thing is, I'd stay up at night reading. Oh, because you can't sleep when you're in that kind of pain. You're like, oh, so no sleeping when you're. It feels like a bell's going off in your head. But the weed, like I said, when it would be evening time, right? At dinner time, when we go in the cells, and this is the thing. In the morning, I had that ibuprofen, okay, like a 600, all right, and I got one at 7 o'clock when we locked up. Now, because that was the pain is swelling. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like obviously, the type of relief that you get from ibuprofen, like, is of the type that for like 3 hours in the morning and like, you know what I mean, like, you know, like 3 hours, you know, 3 to like 5 hours actually, you get what I'm saying, right, for like 5 hours, I'd get a break, right?
Yeah.
Like
you'd be in pain.
So you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like it would still obviously hurt, but it would stop the, you know what I mean? Now, when he would smoke a doobie, though, okay, like, cause you might, like, okay, when he would smoke like a doobie, like it's, we'd get locked up like at 7:30, I think, or 7, you know what I mean? It was really early there, but anyway, and we'd watch TV, right? But the thing was, we'd go in the cell, you know, roll up a doobie or whatever, you know, and we'd start smoking, and the thing is, you do it in the vent, eh? You know what I'm talking about, the vent, the top of your cell, the air return thing? It makes sense? You go up to that and you smoke there, right? And I had to talk bunk, so I'm just sitting there, you know? You smoke into the air return, right? And this was really, really good weed, you know? Really good. So I'd get fried, and then if I needed to go, like, I'd be able to go to the washroom. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, and the thing is, praise God, like, for his medicine. Like,
yeah.
Like, I remember thinking, too, like, Lord God, you provide. That's the other thing, too, when you have that attitude, right? Everything I felt was a gift, other than just being in agony. You kind of know what I mean? Because of the circumstances. So, like, having the ibuprofens and then it hurt, but the thing is, as the weeks went by, and it took weeks, but then
Holy shit, man.
it started to
We're
go
losing
down
people.
because God takes care of shit. You get what I'm saying, right? Like, obviously, that tunnel.
We should do final thoughts.
Final thoughts to a certain extent, but I mean,
holy shit, man. Yeah, we're coming on 3.5 hours anyway, man. I'm gonna.
Well, you
I
guys,
did 4 hours of sitting in a car, and then I came back here and got on here. So it's been an 8-hour shift just between getting my daughter and then going live.
What time? What time did Brian start at?
Oh yeah, you got to think about it. I did an hour and a half earlier, so I'm already at like 4.5 hours, 5 hours. Yeah,
I've been stuck to the screen since.
Shit.
Oh yeah, 6:30, right on. Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Well,
whoa, what was that?
My channel was on a 2-week friggin'.
Your voice got loud as shit.
My mic's fucked.
For a second there, it did. Yeah, it was like.
But my channel was on like a 1-week ban, so.
Oh.
So I just came back today, and I came back hard.
Right. Came back with a boner. What?
Yeah, I came back with a hard boner.
Oh god.
For everybody, for all of you.
When weed was still legal, eh? I mean, like, or when weed was still illegal, right? Like.
You mean illegal?
What? Yeah, way back in.
I don't know.
I said way back in.
When was that, Morgan?
Probably 2011, 2010.
Oh, when it first became legal, you're saying? Or?
No, I mean it was still.
It was still not legal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna call it a show, guys.
All right.
Yeah, man. 6:30.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'll be
man.
daylight
All
here
right.
soon.
I want to
All
get
right.
these.
Yeah,
I want to
thanks
get
for
these
coming
things
on,
off
and
my head. Yeah.
we'll do it again soon.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, S.A.
Good times. Good times.
Get her
Man, I
done.
got really baked.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know if I need any more tonight. or
Sponsored by Flat Earth Farms. Get your Flat Earth Farms at a Flat
Yep.
Earth